get started. Hold tight.
We give a fuck who you is.
20 rocket on it, bitch, so we gon' knock.
Nah, we don't give a fuck. We don't give a fuck. Fuck you, fuck your partner, fuck your mama, fuck your family. Hit 'em with the sticky slime. Hit 'em in the jiffy, in a minute. Slime. Right now I'm tryna get it, yeah, I'm winning. Put it on your head, that they miss you. Word around the town, shawty did that. Word about dog, did I do that? Nah, they ain't shoot that. Damn. They pussy, they know that. Did man. I'm chasing green, getting money, bitch, by any means. I spray your team with that chopper, they that oil sheen. Martin Luther King, man, I'm quick to sell a bitch a dream. You nigga play with me, I drop it off and spray that team. You know they Glock on me, bitch, that bitch is not on jam. You know I up it in your face, that bitch gon' blam. I got them real shooters around me, they don't give a damn. You know we tasting pussy nigga, just like Uncle Sam. What do they thought, my kid? What do they thought they did? Okay, I get in your bitch, she just be digging the kid. Okay, I be digging in, oh she digging this. Okay, y'all can't do this shit, y'all can't live like this. Hit 'em with the sticky slime. Hit 'em in the jiffy, in a minute. Slime. Right now I'm tryna get it, yeah, I'm winning. Put it on your head, that they miss you. Word around the town, shawty did that. Word about dog, did I do that? Nah, they ain't shoot that. Damn. They pussy, they know that. Did man. Okay, now check out my new wrist. Hey, bitch, check out this. Okay, bitch, check out my whip. Check out my clip. Stand up on my hip. And you know I'm dripping off the motherfucking whip. Okay, I like freaking hoes. Back in the day, we for real. Damn, I'm in a booty club. Paying hoes, make them scrub. I remember I was a nigga that would make them dip. See her up in the club. Bitch, I shoot out the rip. Bam. The rip. I don't give a fuck. Ain't nothing like flip. Make that gang shoot up your block. All your dogs on shit. Damn. Make my op put up white flag. Who ain't help get dipped. Pussy. And you know you got that mug on your face. You still, huh? Hit 'em with the sticky slime. Hit 'em in the jiffy, in a minute. Slime. Right now I'm tryna get it, yeah, I'm winning. Put it on your head, that they miss you. Word around the town, shawty did that. Word about dog, did I do that? Nah, they ain't shoot that. Damn. They pussy, they know that. Did man. Word about, did man. Think about it, you a dead man. You thought about it, man, you dead man. Nah, I ain't motherfucking scared. Fill 'em up. I'm so hot, I can't even really think. I don't even know what to say. I don't even got no words in my head. For real.
get started, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my fucking YouTube control panels not showing nothing, just subtraction size. Okay, I don't know what's going on. There's a little bit of a fucking goof around, right? So, whatever, I don't care. Got something to show you guys. Welcome to the show. I don't know why. This shit's being stupid. What's the point of having a YouTube control panel if it doesn't want to load? I've been live for 10 minutes. There's no, it's not showing concurrent viewers. It's not showing the chat rate. It's not showing the, what the fuck? It doesn't matter, okay? Do I need to see how many people are watching? It's kind of sad sometimes. Oh my God, I'm gonna be sick. Welcome to the show. Let's have some fun. Let's talk some shit. I'm getting in trouble right now. I'm getting in trouble via the text messages, okay? There's somebody that I know out here. Somebody that I see from time to time. And, she wanted to hang out today. I've been blowing it off, okay? I've been blowing it off. Because I just come home from work and I'm like, where's my chair? Where's my chair? Okay? Fuck! I'm over here rolling on the Ethernet cord. Not a good look. You mind? Let's have some fun. Oh, my God. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the Nate Show. If Jordan's out there watching, I hope you're watching. She's building a case on me, okay? Jordan, a.k.a. conversates with herself in the chats, or the comment section on videos, is one of our newest subscribers. Okay? She's fully equipped with a Mona Lisa profile picture with a phone. Okay? It's like taking a fucking selfie. Oh my God, I can't even hear myself. I'm probably talking so loud, I'm breaking, like, you know, I'm splitting the carpet. Okay? You know, sometimes I always wonder what it's like if my neighbor walks by. Okay? So I went over to my neighbor's house the other day for bingo night. Okay? I cheated. What's up, Metaghost? I don't know why this fucking thing is not working. Are you gonna fucking fix yourself, or do I have to pull up a separate screen like a fucking fool? God, the ideas, man. Sometimes I sit at the job and I'm just like, my eyes are open, I'm doing work, but I'm inside my head, okay? And I'm thinking about all the fun things I could do, okay? If I owned a ranch, okay? If I had, like, you know, a big barn I could copy off of Tom Green, okay? And I could fucking make a whole set out there and freeze my tush off. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Tom Green. He's, you know, I would say he's iconic in a way, okay? Groundbreaking. He, you know, changed, you know, kind of formed like a whole new idea of comedy in a way, okay? Not really. Everybody's kind of the same. Aren't we all just fucking stupid together? We all just kind of like come up with the same shit. We're all fucking mundane. Okay, I remember this guy one time was holding my leg, okay, when I went to the bathroom. I needed help. Okay, he told me, he said, you know what, Nate? Nobody's unique out here. Okay, you know what you are? You know what you are? He's like, this is the only thing about you that you got, okay? He's like, you're the only Nate you are, okay? Nobody else is Nate. And at the end of, you know, your life, you're going to be sitting in your fucking deathbed, and you're going to be like, wow, that's my diaper filled with my own shit! Okay? How many people share the same stink? So, Tom Green, I've been in contact with him. You know, I thought it was fucking shocking that I was able to, you know, share a couple messages with him, okay? I'm in a lot of inboxes of these famous people. Whitney Cummings hit me up. Okay, she's pissed off. She doesn't like the fact that I've been, like, going over her fucking stupid podcast, zooming in on Tara Manning, or whatever the fuck her name is. Tatum Manning. God, so you ever just imagine things that aren't supposed to moving? Okay. Let's get to the show. I'm kind of spaced out because this stupid fucking thing isn't working. It's not a good look. Okay, the docs. What's the point of having a doc if it doesn't even load? Select stream. How the fuck does it not even know? Refresh. Try refreshing if you don't. I see it, bitch. And it still isn't working. My God, my roommate just went through the entire floor. Oh, well, we're not going to have it. I'm just going to pull it up on the side and see what we're looking like. Okay, I like to see the minuscule amount of views I got. That's... Where the hell? Vicky Finn's always commenting on the stuff, but she's never in the chat. God, I can't wait till we do, like, you know, a secret show together. Everybody comes together. Okay, get, like, you know, a big place full of beanbag chairs. We're all to sit in a fucking room together. I hope you all smoke cigarettes. There's never going to be a live show. That will never happen. Okay, this thing is intended for me to be pathetic, and then, by the end of it, it's done. Okay, I couldn't imagine organizing anything, like a get-together. That would get me fucking scared out of my mind. Half of you guys might have knives. Just stick it right in my stomach. Okay, I have a lot of dreams sometimes where I'm like, in a plane crash, or I have like this guy with the suit following me around with black eyes. Okay? Those are the type of like fantasies you could say, or like the things that be swimming through my head. Now, I kind of fell off of having cool dreams like that because I haven't been watching my UFO shit recently. I've been watching bullshit shows. I don't even watch TV. I turn it on. I turn the other direction. I listen through the speakers. I'm not much of a content guy. At least with regular scheduled series, programs, movies, whatever. I'm a YouTube guy. I get on there, my TV becomes, just it's just an app on a big screen. So I don't know what's going on in the world of media half the time. I'm still on the edge of my seat waiting for the next trailer for Longlegs to come out. All right. I just want to see more about the movie. I hate whenever they're like the scariest movie ever and it's a fucking goddamn murder mystery. How is that even scary? I could go in the back and have more of a scary time than ever. Knocking on her door. Never a light on back there. Let's see if we got any cool crackhead. She had a drug dealer show up with this fucking window down. Okay, I always go out like this. I'm fucking straight recording, getting their license plate. I'm a bitch whenever since I've been sober, I've been telling. A lot of telling. Except I never make it to where I need to tattle. I kind of just tell on, the person in my head. I imagine the police showing up. I've never been, had such great fantasies than seeing the crackhead behind me with the fucking goddamn cuffs around her wrist. Okay, because I want to know, where's that kid? Where's that fucking kid back there? He's hiding, or I don't want to say that at all, but I haven't seen him in months and months. And the last time I saw him, it was like some type of fucking horror movie or something, because we have so many cameras around our facility, okay, my aircraft hangar. I have to have this place covered at all costs. Oh my God, Jesus. But I mean, for fuck's sakes, man. The last time I saw him, he was, entered my fucking back porch. Okay? His head came in, longest The Ring hair from the movie The Ring. Kid has never had a haircut. Hair all the way down to the back of its back. Snuck in, looked at our mail, and fucking left. That's the last time I've seen him, besides the one time I went back there and I hit the corner because I was for sure she was stealing my shoes I had mailed to me. Okay, I had a pair of Travis Scott 1s. Cactus Jack. Cactus Jack! Okay, I had the fuckers dropped off via the mail. Okay, and it said it was delivered. I was freaking the fuck out. I'm like, that bitch, I know she took it. Somehow she worked her way around the camera with her crackhead abilities. You'd be surprised, the methods crackheads come up with, whenever they hit a lick, as they would say. And I was for sure she stole my shoes, so I went back there. I was going to kick the door down, spray everybody with, some water so I can clean them off before I question them. Because I can't go in there and be like, fucking bed bug skin everywhere. Fuck! But I hit the corner. I went on her porch. Her son was standing there, scared the fuck out of me. Okay, and he started doing spins. He couldn't stop. I just was like, all right, you can just have the shit. It's in my mind. I'm like, there's nothing else I can do here. I don't even know how to talk to this kid. Okay? Anywho, that's me just, patrolling, being a snoop, as they would say. So let's hop into the show. Lovely weather here in Cleveland today, if I live there. Okay, we had a nice 56. I love when I get in my car and I'm like, damn, bitch. Double windows down. I put them fucking both down. Okay, I'm fucking cruising home. I only live a couple minutes from the job, so it's it's a quick jolt to work and going home. So I don't really have a lot of, fresh air time in the car. But it was a nice 56. Give me a fucking break. It's probably going to be freezing. You guys ever just look at the Weather Channel and, gander at other, states, see what their weather's like? I be snooping, man. I'm like, what's it like in Las Vegas right now? Mm-hmm. Real nice. Okay. So let's just check the temperature for tomorrow. Can we work? When I have these glasses on, I feel like I'm like fucking, in a dream world. My eyes encased. Tomorrow it's going to be 59 with a lot of drizzle. 47, Friday 40, Saturday 26. Fuck! Damn it! And Wednesday it's nothing but wind. Doesn't this look cool? Wait, make sure my location's not on. What kind of fucking weather is this? Just gusts? Dude, you know what? As a kid, I always thought I was going to be taken away by a wind. And I'd look at my dad and be like, don't you ever get scared being so tall? That was my worst fear in life, getting taller and knowing that my head's all the way at the top, looking down, scared out of my mind, being like, that's hundreds of feet down. Okay? I'm like my own skyscraper. But I got over that. Let's get into the show. Let's stop fucking off. Kim says it's 38 Celsius here today. We're baking. What the fuck is Celsius? Fucking Celsius. What are you in France? French fucking, what is, that's like the opposite of dumb, right? No, I'm just kidding. That's Celsius to Fahrenheit. Let's see what that even looks like. Okay, here we go. What does that equal? 98. Where the fuck are you in hell? What are you doing? That's fucking tits. Where are you living where you're going by Celsius and it's fucking 98.6 out there? The fucking radio station where you're living. Australia? What the fuck? What'd I do to, punch a fucking kangaroo right in his jaw and steal his kid? Okay, I've seen a lot of videos of people, thinking they're tough around a roo. Okay, I know they're endangered, but Jesus Christ. Those things are like little bitches. Do they have little criminal hands? Melbourne? Do you know Kid Larari? The new, whatever the fuck, Juice World? The white Juice World. Kid Larari from fucking goddamn Australia. I don't know if you guys know who Kid Larari is. Okay, he's one of these people that's like a Juice World, Justin Bieber type of piece of shit. Okay, there used to be a lot of footage of him fucking looking like shit, brown clothes from the dirt of the Australian, atmosphere. Let's see if he's got a vlog, okay? Long time ago, I used to watch Adam 22's No Jumper. Oh my Jesus Christ. So, since we're talking about they're not in danger so you can shoot them on sight, I know you can't really have a gun there, right? Isn't it super hard to get a weapon? You guys have to rely on the grasshoppers. The kick. Bigfoot said, why do you guys add R at the end of words with no R? Then say Melbourne. Melvin. Oh my God.
We felt kind of bad.
So here's criminals Adam 22, predators Adam 22. Okay, one of these guys that likes him young. Okay, and he's still out here existing. It was funny. I saw somebody say something the other day. Made a post. Adam 22 was begging people to check out one of his new podcasts because the numbers were low. But it was on his own channel. He has his own channel where he thought he was going to be this guy. Okay, like everybody else on the fucking internet. Doing their shit, vlogs and stuff. But I think he's slowly falling off the atmosphere. I can't wait until we get rid of the Adam 22 phenomenon. I don't think he's really much of a thing anymore. People are just like, when you run out of things to watch. See, I was on No Jumper the other day. Okay, and I was like, hooked, dude. Look at this fucking freak. This shit scared the fuck out of me. Okay, anytime I see a fucking interview with people from the circus, I'm like, this is tight.
I didn't know you were a fan.
Okay, how many questions I'd ask this fucking monster. I hate this thing. Okay, I don't care what's going on in his head, what problems he has. If he's wearing Versace, Amazon Versace, don't get it twisted. Smoking a fucking Pretz. hand tattoos. He's equal opportunity. God, I'd take his ankles, twist him around.
Fan of the Za.
Oh, nah, yeah. If it's not round one, they don't pass it over here.
You know, and then Adam's got to sit here every fucking day. He's like forcing himself to fucking like do these interviews with these up and coming rappers or like freaks of SoundCloud world or TikTok. He's got to stay relevant, so he's constantly fucking just plowing through interviews every day. Adam 22 is going to have one of the loudest gunshots we've ever heard in our life when, you know, time's over. Oh my God! Okay, as a joke though. But
really,
the thing about Adam 22, he's one of these guys. Okay, he always is fucking putting out a podcast. It makes me sick. Like, how many times are we gonna do an interview? Now I know he's like gone on to doing interview then fucking after for his little podcast with his wife. His wife. Okay. Anywho, he always brings these freaks on, and this is like the type of stuff that like gets my gander. Okay, when I get on TikTok, it's nothing but mutants, people with small arms, small eyes, in wheelchairs. They know what I want.
Yeah.
so you've been getting high your whole life?
So this is the type of shit that, like, you know, I'd probably give about 5 minutes until I'm tired of hearing his story, unless he starts having telekinesis. Because you know that, you know, we don't really use a lot of our mind, but they say that, like, you know, some people out here that are looking different have different abilities. And if he could fucking, like, make one of these skateboards fly across the room, I'm in!
Since I started smoking, I haven't stopped.
Okay. What age did you start smoking?
Like around 15.
Okay. And you're young, right? You're like 23?
Anywho, this sucks. But I did see something the other day, and he, like, you know, he had this rapper come on. This guy was so fucking slizzed out of his mind. He was smooth. Back whenever I would do dope, we would call doing, you know, when you'd get that feeling off a nice rush, you'd call it getting smooth. Okay, like whenever you do the fun drugs, the drugs that, like, you know, are from a, you know, an era when the world was starting to really industrialize. We had, like, you know, there's certain things that don't change out here. I mean, we're still wiping our ass. I don't care how many bidets you want to fucking talk about. The whole world will not conform to that shit. Spraying? Okay? Anywho.
This is the little...
This guy's fucked up as shit. I don't know if he's been sipping on some lean, taking 30s. But Adam 22 tries to explain it the first part. You know, I love how we start an interview like with one of our hobbies in our hand. Have you ever seen this before? It's like they use a prop sometimes to like make people feel comfortable. Sometimes you have a beard on your face and be like, oh yeah, that's a human being. Use a lot of things. There's a lot of scams and schemes for people to like get comfortable and kind of like, you know, feel safe to watch something. So he's got this fucking pole in his hand, pretending he's getting ready to do like a 6-shot, or I don't know anything about pool. Okay, how many times I went and played pool, I was like, dude, I would just...
Make it clear that he did want it to come out. So, I just wanted to throw that in there.
Anywho, he has this rapper on. He starts puking up a fucking storm. Adam continues to do the podcast. He even questions him when he comes back after he's thrown up, run off and thrown up, and he's like, so what made you throw up?
At this point. Everybody's doing it. It's taking over the world.
I ain't really like planning on doing it though.
Okay, so hold on 1 second. We got to get to the part when he runs off and spews. So this guy is fucking one of these new rappers, Little Dump. Big Dump was, you know, NBA Youngboy's. I think he was like his producer or some shit. Okay. And this is Little Dump, his son, NBA Youngboy. I guess is taking him under his wing. He's like one of these new up-and-coming rappers, okay? So you can only imagine what that's like. But he comes on this show fucking gizzieked, man. Fucking slizzerped. I'm trying to find the fucking part. I mean, I'm looking through this. He's in the chair the whole time. So what do? Edit it out? Because it says Little Dump repeatedly throws up during the interview. Yes, this is it. Okay. Hold on.
You know what I'm saying?
So he's trying to have He's trying to have a conversation with this guy. He's gone. He's not really talking into the mic. The mic is really nothing at this point to him. He's really just trying to not fall asleep or just throw up.
No. You gotta crawl before you walk.
Definitely got to learn to crawl before you walk.
Mm-hmm.
Like growing up,
At the end of the day.
You know, it's about.
And like Adam's one of these guys. It's like, this is going to hit numbers. Okay, this is not a good guy. Okay, it's not eyeliner he has on as pure evil under his eyelashes. He's one of these guys that like fucking constantly looks like he's even had people come in with guns pointed at him and shit during his podcast. He's done a lot of things that like, you know, you could probably think they're probably staged. I would imagine. I can't really believe anything on the fucking internet. I gotta take these off. They're too intense right now. Anywho, he's gonna utilize this guy because he gets up and throws up, and it's like a good, nice clickbait, you know, for a video. It only got 134K views. Not a good look, especially for a channel that has 4 million subscribers.
Where we from? Everybody want rank. Everybody want, you know. They want to be somebody. They want to picture life different and not for what it really is. You feel what I'm saying?
So the silence is like fucking so intense. Like, you ever like watch an interview or you're like in a situation where you know somebody's gonna swing on you? The silent, you know, atmosphere around you, the no noise becomes the loudest thing in the world. So when I'm watching this, I'm like, I can feel his nervousness. How many times I've been at the lunch table and everybody was like, here comes the coolest guy. And I'd always be nervous, like, what's the first thing I'm going to do to have all the girls hopping over the fucking table, giving me their lunch money, letting me use their Razor cell phone.
In a power struggle, people.
Not really too many childhood moments.
Really? So you felt like you didn't really have much of a childhood?
Yeah.
You were just kind of thrown into what, like from an early age? Just
and he keeps taking a fucking sip of this water. Adam actually accuses him to have like, you know, liquor in there. It's a cup from his studio, but Adam still, you know, isn't a very nice guy. He likes to exploit people. He thinks he's drunk. He knows he's not drunk. We don't know what is in this. The whole time I'm looking at this, what's in there?
Yeah, so the streets around you?
Come up.
It's the chaos.
Chaos. What's up, Hashmeyer?
So you saw a lot of shit going on from a very young age.
Growing up, yeah.
Anything in particular stand out?
So he couldn't make it. I mean, Adam's seen a lot of things on his shows. Like, there's plenty of stuff that I've even covered whenever like people have gotten in fist fights. But he has this amazing ability to have like a bunch of fucking dipshits show up on a show not ready to do a show. Okay, this guy's fucking, you know, shooting it out of his mouth. This is fucking sweet, dude.
Anything in particular stand out?
Boom, shkiss, okay? And then Adam's adjusting the brows. So that was cool. And then he comes back and he tries to do the interview again and ends up leaving because he had to throw up. Once more. So pretty cool stuff. I didn't even want to get into that. I don't even know why I brought it up. Don't know why. So let's hop into some shit. Let's make fun of some people. We got all sorts of... What the fuck? God damn it, dude. I hope they're breaking into my car. I've been wanting to use my... Okay. Got a new one. Got a new Beretta. Oh, yeah. There's one guy that always comes over. He lives there. I call him Reflection Backpack. Okay? Like, you know, there's people out here that, like, you know, they're living on the street. They just can't drag their clothes around with a laundry bag. They have, like, you know, they got their stuff, their equipment, their backpack. And this guy's, you know, he's worried about a car running into him or something. He's got so many reflective strips on the back of it. It's all I see at night. It's all I see. Anywho, besides that, let's hop into this shit. Let's make fun of some people. We got a lot of fucking bullshit I pulled up. Ethan Klein's back, coming at you live. You know, and I don't know who's running this fucking hoot nanny. How many times you start a show and, like, you don't know it's going? I mean, I don't really like a cold open at all. But, I mean, somebody's got to, like, be like, Ethan, you got to talk. You're doing that thing with your fucking face!
Wow, Ethan, great move.
Hello, everybody. It is I.
So he brought on Jesse Lee Peterson, Jesse Lee Peterson of I don't know what's going on. Okay, I've been like the whole time like, what happened, dude? Okay, I've seen a lot of dog attacks. Some people just look like their face was ripped off and then it was sewn back on with like, you know, acids. So Jesse Lee Peterson comes on. This is probably some bullshit. Okay, I'll be at work just, you know, having a blast, listening to that fucking crap. Anywho, that was a little bit of Ethan Klein coverage. I thought we could just show his face. It might help the algorithm. But they're getting cash. You know, I look at the fucking show. I'm like, why do we have so much? Why can't we just turn that not gifted, whatever it is, turn off the fucking super chats, man? How much money do we need? Now, I know that he's gone on to say that, like, he pays his audience, or not his audience, his fucking employees, they get the super chats. The way he talks, the way he makes it seem, they're padded, dude. Their pockets are padded. Let me see. Psych Dank, the Psych Duck. I watched live. Jesse handled himself pretty good. Ethan couldn't really get anything on him. I know. I watched like 2 seconds at the end, and then he left because Ethan was like, "What's this about you liking these two guys locking lips?" Which I would only hope that's real. I love it whenever, like, you know, people do a little bit of detective work, okay, and they look into people's crimes or they look into like people's like history on Twitter. Don't check mine. Anna says, you should listen to the part where Jesse mentioned Moses. Yeah, I know. There was something about that. I can't even get into it. Not today. It's too much. I have like a lot of shit I want to kind of watch. Sylvester Stallone coming on down is, this is probably a super fucking dumb idea because MTV split my fucking channel in half last time I watched it. It shut my shit down, but Sylvester Stallone has a reality show. You guys are all in for a big fun. But this shit looks intense. You know, I love whenever like people, whenever they get older and they're still working out, you can tell where the testosterone kind of just sits. Okay, they always get them perks, man. Now, when you do steroids, I've always heard that, like, you know, legend has it that you acquire like, you know, a couple, you know, like a button or something, your titties, your nipples, more pronounced. Fucking looking like, you know, something you'd have on the end of a joystick. So I'd only imagine Sylvester Stallone is going to be, you know, making this show, you know, what a show should be. It's about like his daughter. His daughter looks dumber than shit. Look at her. What are you looking at?
And that hasn't exactly happened yet. This is someone that is very special in my life.
Anywho, we're getting the fuck out of there. I can't watch it. Let's hop into this. Vogue asked, you know, wrestlers. Okay, this is the guy from that new movie, The Claw, The Cling. Okay, there was a movie that came out recently, done not by Darren Aronofsky, okay? Which is great. I don't like whenever, you know, I hate whenever a movie is done twice by the same director. I mean, you know, Steven Spielberg was the only lucky one. He did Close Encounters, and then he did fucking E.T., another alien movie. Steven Spielberg is quite heavily into the phenomenon. Okay, but then he ruined it by doing a triple feature with, you know, Indiana Jones and the Crystal Skull. Anywho, let's watch some of this. I always find it fascinating to, like, see, like, you know, what it looks like whenever you have all these mechanisms in your face and, like, how it works after the surgery. Let's go. He looks fucking disturbing.
Let's go.
I mean, dude, I can't stand it. How do we reverse it? Now, he's one of these people that, you know, he's so Hollywood, he doesn't know what's up or down, okay? He's living off them, like, brain pills, okay? So he's, like, mostly focused instead of looking in the mirror and being like, I shouldn't have done that. I look fucking disturbing.
You can't stump me. Ooh, I don't know. You might have stumped
me. Like, strong face. This is not the same guy anymore. Like, I always thought that it wasn't possible to do what they did in Mission Impossible when they put the masks on.
Wait, this one.
But, I mean, it's all you got to do is just go to a doctor. You could change your whole fucking face. You can look bizarre. Have the Joker's grint.
I'm not sure. I thought you were my friends. Win together, lose together, teammates. High School Musical? Nice. First one? They're all similar dialogue. I don't know.
I thought that you're my friends.
Anywho, this sucks. I knew it was going to be shitty. Let's go into something else. Oh my God, we got some more of this. I don't know if you guys want to watch this. Morgan vlogs of... of Ryland and Shane Dawson fame.
And you said to Morgan,
okay, has finally, like, you know, dropped another video where, like, her house is still not done. Now, their mom is, like, in one of them catatonic states, kind of like the old guy in Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2, okay? Remember in the end of it, the grandpa was still, he was alive, but he didn't look alive, but he was only alive because of the blood. So I'd imagine, like, they have to, like, give her, like, the, you know, the blood of whatever's around to keep her going. Morgan's going to show us more of her kitchen tour.
no, it's not. Let's just drink wine.
Hello.
Right, Morgan?
No, I just don't think so, Morgan, but that's my own opinion.
How do you feel about it now?
Oh my God, Jesus Christ. Okay, whenever I see old people, I'm like, I just want to test, okay? I know they're fucking fake. Like my grandma, you know how many times I'd pull her fucking dentures out during dinner? I'd be like, what are you going to do? Okay, you barely had them in. I'm always fascinated too. Like eventually I will not have teeth. Okay, they're crooked. I grind them all the time. You know, from nervousness or anxiousness or like, you know, whatever bullshit stress I create in my head. I'd be doing this with the front of my teeth, pushing the two middles backwards. It's pretty amazing how you can shift your fucking teeth just by clenching down. Anywho, I hope to like have something like this later in life. You know, not having real teeth anymore. I'm honestly curious how they stay in and how you can eat steak without it just coming right out.
Do you think it's a good thing she did it, or do you think she should have just left it?
Bigfoot says, is that the Morgans? Yeah. Bigfoot says he loves the grandma. I'm not into her. She has like one of those airbags. Like these things are fucking stupid, dude. Like how many times you see an old person walking around with this fucking decked out tube and then like you see them later on the day, they don't even have it on. So they're over here like, you know, cheating the system, getting a check, as I would say. Okay, pretending they need air. Then they're right here. She's sitting here straight up. Is this the same person? It's gotta be. I can tell by the, God, dude, the skin. Crazy.
Think she did it, or do you think she should have just left it?
No, it's a good thing. This is beautiful.
It has taken many years, but you know what?
Rub it in.
But it was worth it, in my opinion.
Oh, yeah.
And we're thankful for Brian because
Look at
I think it turned out the way it did because of Brian and his family and his...
I don't care. So Morgan's gonna fucking drag us along. She has been working on this shithole house. She decided to use some of the extra fence or wood they have to make a triangle fucking, you know, goddamn stairway to the top of the tree. Okay, this is bullshit.
And how much life they will suck out of you for the littlest things. I'm surprised they've never looked at this and been like, we, the men of the county, say that this is not structurally sound.
But like, she's been like dragging this shit out, dragging her feet, taking us on a journey through like her house building project. Her house is bullshit, dude. We've seen it before. It's made of sticks and leaves. But she's been really dragging us on. I can't stand Morgan, okay? Like, I don't think she's really much of a character. She just sits there and fucking babbles, man.
A triple
about nothing.
Decker tree house right here, right? Like, I don't know who they are.
Oh, does the granny have some nice jonkers? Now, my grandma has like the biggest jonks ever, okay? Like, she fills up that shirt. I look at her sometimes and I'm like, okay, what does it look like?
I don't know how they built this. I don't know when they built this. I don't know if this whole thing's gonna fall down right now, but it's here, you know? And like, I'm looking at this and I'm like, whoever built this is fucking insane. You know, whoever built this is absolutely out of their mind, bonkers insane. And my greatest hope in my life, that after all the time that I put into this, 100 years from now, someone else moves into this house and can watch all of these videos and be like, wow, that girl was absolutely bonkers out of her mind fucking.
Okay, so she's just babbling right now. Last time we watched her, she was talking about how she like, you know, she thought she had cancer, so she completely monetized the fact that she's like, I think there's something in my tummy. Okay, I think that's what happened from my recollection. She utilized, like, you know, a health scare for, like, you know, more money on a video where she's sitting there and she's like, guys, I'm getting ready to piss in this thing. I'll let you know. And by the end of the vlog, we saw or I think she dragged it on for 2 more videos so she can get a couple more views, like sympathy views. It's really bizarre. Like, the last thing I ever want to do is, like, continue to be on camera whenever I'm like, I'm probably going to die soon. Because then I'll be like, wow, everybody's going to go over my shit. They're going to do the same fucking thing that I do. Looking in on my lips. staring at my lips when I know I'm dying. Except this.
Is a will, there is a way, and if there is a vision, there is an eye doctor somewhere that can write the prescription. Kitchen. I've been talking about having a kitchen since.
But it looks like she's like, you know, kind of lost a lot of that swollen part of her body. She's kind of thinned out. Bigfoot says, I'm happy she's gotten so much more confidence. Good for her. No. Okay? No. It's not good for her. Okay, like we're looking at a house that's like structurally not ready. I mean, who the fuck is in charge of this? What is this shit? Who would even do that?
We got the weed and the dog in the coat. Niggas one there, we was robbing the no. Pistol P, bless his soul. Speak to the losses, I can't let it go.
Shout out Pistol Pete. But I mean, I don't know if she like, you know, she bought the house. I think it was just a skeleton of a house. Like it's like, you know, the criminals have came in and like, you know, abducted all the good necessity parts of it. And they're, you know, she's trying to fix it up, cover up some of the damage. But I mean, I don't know what this is. This can't be a good look, especially like whenever you're getting this lavish house together, a YouTuber's house. And we're over here seeing the secrets of inside the walls. There's like shitty old fucking drywall with a little slit that like, you know, really, she really didn't cut this straight. I don't like it!
The dawn of time. The process of elimination, the step-by-step, all the framing, if you want to...
Oh my god, if I could just push her off, okay? But she's still working on this fucking house. It is taking ages at this point. This bitch is gonna be nice. I mean, look at these fucking shitty IKEA furniture
I still
things.
love the cabinet.
Frail woods. The cabinets look like shit.
That's what I picked out.
Section 8 cabinets.
Oh! And then there was the countertops. And I have to tell you, the countertops... You're gonna look around my house when I do a full house tour and be like, oh, okay, Morgan, there's a lot of blank walls. Like there's a lot of things that you left blank. And that's because I took a mega chunk of my budget and I...
Well, don't care. So I'd imagine at this point, she's probably got a lot of help from Shane Dawson to get this fucking shithole together. I mean, like, who would even have this? Okay, my house, no smoke detectors at all. Okay, if it's gonna burn, it's meant to burn. You know, I've always felt like, you know, things happen for a reason. You shouldn't stop, like, you know, the waves of the universe and time around us, okay? Everything's written and scribed, right?
What's going on? We got everyone here.
It says, Haters Inc. says, but how long does it take you to build a house, I wonder? You mean, do you even know how to use a hammer?
All of our plumbing trim's being hooked up. All the electrical is being powered up. Appliances were sent today. We are finishing the trim on the windows in the great room.
And she's like, she's totally outdoing like Shane and them, man. Like, you know, I'm disgusted by seeing, you know, her like, you know, glowing up is in a way. I mean, even though it's like, you know, it's not done yet. Anything could happen. Anything can happen. Okay. But she is over here flexing. We haven't really seen most of Shane's house. He owns 2 fucking McMansions, as you would say. I don't think they're really anything special.
It's amazing, but I'm gonna be depressed when you all leave.
We will be here every day
for the rest
seeing
of my
our
life.
favorite Morgan.
Yeah, right. I don't trust that guy. So he's probably, you know, having a lot of parties up in here. So that was, what is her fucking name? Jennifer?
The tile.
Morgan. That was a catch up with Morgan Vlogs. Spread the word. Room says she has to be house poor. There's no way she makes that much. I mean, if you look at her channel, I don't really know how to, like, you know, figure out numbers. You can probably get an estimate. She's getting views. Now, whether her, whatever the hell they call it, okay, they have, like, you know, you get certain, like, ads or revenue dependent on, like, you know, the type of content you do. So I don't know if, like, this shit, like, helps her pad her pockets. She does have 2 more links on here. Probably fucking terrible. Here's another YouTube link. I'm not going to that, okay? I think it's just this channel. Wow. But she probably has a TikTok. You know, she's one of these people, if she's on camera everywhere. So she's probably making a bag. She probably doesn't spend shit. She's constantly talking about, like, you know, the drama around her. Or helping herself, if you could even consider that a reality. And she might just fucking save her money. She ain't got nothing to do. She's spending so much time making shit videos. So that was Morgan Vlogs. Let's head on. Here's Nikki and Jim. I don't think I want to watch that. Here's Jack Doherty of Kick fame.
So
this is Jack Doherty. He's one of these Kick streamers. He's the one that's guilty for letting his bodyguard, okay, allowing the situation to happen where his bodyguard, you know, smack somebody, boy.
So we just moved into this new.
All right, but he says right here he moved into Offset's old house. This is bullshit. I don't understand how this kid can even make any type of money, okay? Like, he's not really that big anymore. You watch him, he's like got 13 million fucking subscribers, but his videos don't account for it. I mean, this is 2 hours ago. There's only 15K views. People are getting bored, okay? And he's like trying everything. He probably makes most of his revenue off like his scams and schemes. He's got like a fucking spicy link here. Not a good look! Hater thinks, Nate, you should be careful. Your jealousy is showing. Well, no shit. It's been my experience with people who complain about nothing because they can't stand to look at the reflect. Now, that's a pretty gay thing to say. That's like a typical thing to say. Whenever you're like, oh, you're reflecting right now. Look at me. I'm fucking reflecting. I'm looking at myself right now, and I'm continuing to talk shit. I don't have time to, like, you know, do like that piddling that people do where they're like, oh, you're just jealous. What am I jealous of?
This new house, like about a
I want them done for!
month and a half ago, but I gotta start.
I would never live anything like this. Glass everywhere. Okay.
Looking for new houses because I only have this one for 6 months, and I gotta buy a crib because throwing away over 50 grand a month on a house is retarded, and I know that. So I'm going to look for a new house, and this house is crazy. It's like 20,000 square feet. It has an indoor basketball court. My realtor said it's a perfect house for me, so we're gonna go check it out today. I'm excited. You ready?
What are you doing up there?
Yeah.
Oh, this is actually his regular house. This isn't the Offset manor. So he must be getting his padding his pocket. Now, this kid's perpetually 14 years old. I think most of these girls that are around him, you know, need to check his ID. I'm not into it. So this is January 3rd, fucking forever ago. He's one of these guys that walks around his house with the shirt off. A lot of people do this shit, okay, in the locker rooms with a lot of other guys, okay? You know how many times I'll be hooping, slam dunking, I get done, I go in the locker room, you know, I would change inside the locker. All the other guys would be like, check it out, man. Don't you want to shower with me?
You were talking
Not a good look.
You know, I don't know. I really don't.
Well, let's see what Offset's house looks like. This kid's got a lot of cars. God damn it, dude. Criminal. So this
Never
is
thought I'd have koi fish in a little pond in front of the house. That's nice. Guys, this is the movie theater of the house. This thing is freaking crazy.
You gotta be kidding me. This is and I hate whenever people are like the movie theater. Bro, it's a fucking big screen. Look at that. It's a goddamn projector. It's not even really level. It's not even fitting the screen. We have this much space right here. Okay? I'm not jealous. I'm disturbed by what I could do. Okay? I definitely wouldn't, like, you know, show anybody a room and like a screen that's like, you know, it's not even fitting. Okay? It's like, it's tacky. Okay? It's pathetic. And then this. I mean, what kind of movie theater has a chair not even facing the screen, just facing the curtain? This ain't no movie theater. This is a room that's soundproof somewhat and has recliners in it. This is the second living room.
Spread the word! Our room. In our old house, McKinley lived in the corner of our bedroom. Like, literally had like a fourth of the room dedicated to just all of her like clothes. She looked homeless. It was insane. But now we finally have a big closet.
Wow. Okay. Really cool stuff. So that was Offset's house. Let's see if there's a room for guns. Now, this is probably Cardi B probably has her fucking pubes everywhere up in this fucking house. Got to be stinking of the bee.
Do it. But like, I want to breed dogs. Not because I want to make money off them. I'll literally give them away to all my friends and family. I literally don't want to make money off them. I just want, Cash is the best dog ever. And I just want him to have babies because I want Cash to live on forever. His legacy must be.
Oh, great. Cheap. Right there, cheap. Okay, if this was a real manor, there'd be a button. Look at the rust on this shit. Fucking heavily rusted. I got an email for. I always have to check. Oh, thank Christ. And then get a fucking email from YouTube. So let's hop into something else. Let's move along. I was going to watch some Tara Yummy. Tara Yummy's back, okay? We got to investigate her. We have some Tana Mongeau shit to go over. I can't wait, okay? I'm excited. Because, you know, Brooke Schofield Okay, some of her past is coming up. A lot of times, like, people, they get big and maybe they forget to delete, you know, some controversial things. They picked up a couple, like, you know, couple scandals of Brooke Schofield. I think it's been happening for a while. It's been in the brew, as they would say. But she's getting in big time trouble. It's going to be tight when we get to it. But let's head into something else. Let's do something fun. Does anybody want to watch No, fuck this. Now, I know Shady sent this to me. HRH is a tough watch. Okay, because, you know, she does kind of like what I does. Okay, just sitting in the car, complaining. But, I mean, this shit makes me nervous. Like, I've been in a car with this one guy. I used to ride around with him all the time when I would do side jobs, okay? And he would have COPD and be coughing and, like, you know, barely awake when he's driving. So I get nervous when I see a lot of people, like, moving a lot in the driver's seat. Gives me some flashbacks.
Hey guys, I know, the sunglasses. Okay, so I, because I'm like pregnant, I just kind of feel like I'm not like as creative with my outfits.
I thought she already had I thought she pooped it out already. And it says, you're one more comment of getting a time. Let Haters Inc. sit. You'll be all right. Let them all come in.
All because I just have to like find what works. So I like wanted to get like,
because most of the time, like when you see somebody judging somebody and then you go to judge them yourself, okay, that's like, you know, what do you see in me that you want?
I don't know why I was inspired to like get sunglasses that I could wear.
But this fucking car covered with dandruff, there's shit flying everywhere. Like, I would never put this out. There's too much dust. And you could tell, like, she moves her hair so much, she's like, you know, fracturing the scalp around her. It's cracking to shit.
Like, everywhere. You know what I mean? Like,
so it does make sense that there's, you know, debris flying around.
I don't really have to take them off. I don't want to. So I got...
Medigo says, who got this one pregnant? We've seen him before. He is, like, one of these guys that, like, you know, has like an unbuttoned shirt all the time. Okay, I guess that's like the first sign of being rich. Whenever you live in a sunny place, you got that shirt unbuttoned, okay, all the way down, like 3 buttons down. Okay, showing off your pectorals. And I think that's who she got with. Probably a slime ball or somebody that, like, you know, owns a couple gas stations. Let's see, HRH husband. Now, I don't know if they're married or not. It's her ex-husband. Okay, oh, here it is. This is the guy. This is what he looks like. He looks kind of cheap. He looks like, you know, a knockoff, you know, Joey Fatone. He's kind of got a Moses face. But, I mean, he's one of these dudes. She feels comfortable with him. He's cool with, like, her Joker cheeks. It's really crazy, dude. Like, the way she inflates herself, it reminds me of the girl in Nightmare on Elm Street 3. Okay? With the cheeks full of fucking food. It was the best part of, like, that movie. Let me see if I can find it. Elm Street 3. Was it Dream Warriors? Or was it 4? Girl. I don't even know how to fucking describe this. Dinner. I think she was having dinner. Oh, yeah, this is it. Because I think she explodes from having too many snacks. Oh, my Christ. I can't even see it. This is it right here. This is what it reminds me of HRH collection. Because eventually it will just look like your mouth is full of fucking gobstoppers or something if you keep injecting the cheeks.
Got these. I'm not sure like what I think about them. I'm gonna keep them. I like them, but I just feel like they're a bit much, to be honest. They're kind of stupid.
Medigo says Jack Nicholson Joker. Yeah, she does have like an old-timey Joker. Not the original one. Okay, the one from the 50s with Adam West.
I just got my hair fucking blow dried last night, and it's already, like, so what happens when I sleep on it. So annoying.
Oh my god. The sip.
Annoying. The thing is that I don't, like, the thing...
And it says, I don't think HRH and her husband might have actual assets and savings.
Because I have a pretty face, so I don't need sunglasses. Like,
oh, you said you do think. Okay. I
these
don't know.
make
I mean,
me look uglier.
I'd imagine she's smart with her money. This is all a scam. This isn't even real. This is like a bit. Okay? What do they call it in like, the what's that sport called? The ring. They call it a work. It's not happening. Okay? A work.
These make me look like I'm hiding something. Let's be honest. We know that we don't like bullshit here. You know what
But she definitely is somebody that, like, I think saves. She's got her own fucking jewelry
I mean?
store.
Like, we just don't bullshit here. These are for someone who's ugly. Because it kind of distracts from the face.
And it's like really incredible that she like picked out fucking, glasses that are also like, let her cheeks see through too. These are deep glasses. These are like, this is like a stomach right here. I would never wear this.
Do you know what I mean? Like, it really...
But I mean, she's saying it accents her face because it kind of hides the problem. AKA it just like, magnifies it. So you're like, oh yeah, it's just the glasses that makes you look stupid.
It does. Like...
Okay, so I can't really make out your face.
Not even trying to be dramatic. It distracts from the face. I mean, it's all trap. That's the truth. You know what I mean? It's like, you kind of... Okay, when someone's ugly, if you like put a little like nerd twist onto it, it's kind of cute. Do you know what I mean? Like, why do I put these on my face? I don't know. They're like hiding some of my best features, which is...
My best features. Okay, if I had this on a different filter, you'd see the cracks and crevices. But I feel it. Glasses are like, it's just like a haircut. I think we do a lot of things with our body to distract ourselves from the most important thing, the face, right? How many fucking times you look at somebody and it's only the face and you're like, oh, god damn. Okay? Slender or big? That's like our most, attractive part of our body. A lot of people are like, let me see the jonks, the ass. Okay, if you're into ass, you're into the fucking, the smell of shit.
It's my face.
Okay, it's face, then body. But, she's not that bad looking. If you go back in time, okay, Hannah, or whatever the fuck her name is, Clarice, she used to look totally different. You go to her videos, man, back in the day, as they would say. She was a different person. Like, this doesn't look like the same person. Look at this. Like, who the fuck are you?
So today I'm going to do a short video just on my eBay account.
Well, okay, and she was a whole different person, but she still had that problem with her hair. Like, it's never in her face, but she's constantly feeling like it's in her face. Spooky!
It's a magic wand!
That I have for sale on there. I've been eBaying, I'm selling things on eBay for quite a while, just because I feel like I replace things that I have very often, and so I'm just left with, like, things I haven't worn that I just forgot about. So I figure, like...
Oh, well, okay, so that's probably going to give me a claim. There's music playing in the background. I think she even has a tongue ring at this point. Anywho, there's nothing really to see here. It's 45 minutes of, like, I don't know. There are people that can consume this content. I like to just oh my god, look at her fucking lips spread.
Because I'm so mad that my head tingles. Like, I get so mad. Do you know that, like, emoji? There's not an emoji, but there's, like, a meme of, like, someone with fire coming out of their ears and their head's, like, hot? Like, that's me. When I think about how stupid...
Yeah, you guys said, damn, I mean... I should have gave it more time looking at the oldest videos, because it does progress. You watch the quick progression. Come on, internet. This isn't a fucking joke. I can't have, like, this right here. This is not a cool look. I'm in green bars right now. Let's do that again. Let's try it. Videos. Oldest. Okay, here we go. But, I mean, she stayed this person for a long time. It's, she kind of, like, reminds me of, like, some type of, like, receptionist hair, like the bangs. This is not the same person. Like, what the fuck is this? I mean, she's got some rancid lips. This thing, I don't know what happened to him. Is he still around?
So I'm back today, and I'm going to be doing
like, this is the type of dog that I come home and I pulverize. Boom skiss! Hit her right in the face!
Tutorial on how I do my everyday makeup. And I haven't done my hair. And
in Minecraft. But then she progresses to, like, a different look. She starts to get that brown hair. Let's see, like, when it first started and her character happened. She was more happy. She was like, a gal, okay? Just talking to the camera, fashion, catching up. But she slowly progresses. This is, you can tell right here, this is probably her best time in her life. Look at her.
Hey
Looking
guys,
like
back today.
Annie
And I'm going to be
Lederman.
doing a video on some Japanese cosmetics and fashion magazines that I got at a Japanese supermarket recently. And I was so excited to do that. I've been waiting like all weekend to kind of finally have time to do it. But then
Cool. So that was a little bit of catch up with her. I can't watch any more of that shit. It's trash. Let's head into something else. I did want to watch, you know, what a lot of people aren't into. What is this about? Is there any movement on here? No, I was gonna catch up with Mini Mama, but she doesn't really drop anything anymore. The other day, you know, Mini Mama, we've watched her before. It's a vlog family. Okay, she's the same person that pretended her kid ran away, and like they filmed like the whole neighborhood looking for their child. Well, she just walked inside knowing the kid was either going to start the car or run off. And then they found the kid. So she's a criminal in her own right. She used to be on a reality show. It was like Mini People of Atlanta or some shit. Just, you know, a fucking show that, you know, a huge audience watches. But by the time it's over, they're kind of grossed out. Anywho, I was going to watch that. She's got the ultimate kitchen tour. Or no, the ultimate kids movie theater. Wow, I really read that wrong.
To Sinopolis Jr. is supposed to have like a play place inside. The whole family's here. Born is coming, Uncle Born. We're seeing Jungle Bunch. Never heard of this movie? Like a toddler area as well as a jungle gym. So let's go see what it's all about.
Fuck yeah. Wow, okay, so this is, I don't know, either her trying to, like, you know, get a brand deal or something, but she brings her kids to this nightmare zone. I mean, I've never even fucking seen this in my life, going to a movie theater. Imagine going to a movie theater and the front of the theater is like a pen for the kids.
She was gonna...
This is fucking bizarre. Who the fuck would even have this? This is, you know, this is the type of shit you get down south. Okay, you get, you know, you get to like Florida. You get down to Florida. Okay. You're like, man, my motherfucking kids won't shut up. We're going to a movie. Get in the pen.
Amazing for really small kids. And as you can see, Magnolia...
You know, this kid's walking around like it's got sticks for legs.
About Sinopolis. No way that she was gonna even think about...
You know, the kid's fucking CPU is broken. The kid is walking right into the wall. The fuck? Okay, let's get out of there. Let's hop into a podcast or something. Let's make fun of I think I got some Whitney Cummings to watch. I was gonna watch Aiden Ross scam and scheme his way to, like, you know, get some views. Aiden Ross recently has been popping because he got scammed and ripped off, you know, by his own doing. Now, we don't know if any of this shit's believable. I doubt it. I can't believe anything that I see on the internet, especially like when it's popping streamer guys like Aiden Ross. Okay, like he failed on Twitch. And now he's like over here on fucking Kick, just recruiting everybody. Kick via the gambling site. Kick is owned by a gambling company, like an online slot machine website, something like that. It has to do with the gamble. And they're like, yeah, bring on fucking influencers. Let's create a site where people can gamble and kids can watch. Okay, they can see the glory of fake wins. And also, you can have your favorite streamer doing bullshit, like having, like, you know, guests come over. But he had 21 Savage come on. He got schemed. We don't know if that's real. I doubt it. And then Playboy Cardi comes for a second, runs off, and supposedly he's coming back. But Aiden Ross is going to give away $50,000. Oh, check it out. You know, I love it. I love when Aiden Ross shows up to a place that, like, you know, he's really out of his
Oh, man. How you doing?
Chilling, man. Nice to meet you, bro.
Chilling. Nice to meet you, too. Damn, your chains are hard.
Appreciate it, bro.
Damn, that's a lot of ice. Damn.
Hey, brother.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you. I appreciate you coming to the hood over here, bro.
Like, this is bullshit. I would never show up at this place. Like, I'm dead. NY Spawn says, sup, sexy, can you unblocks my homie Bex Rock? She's fuck that. Bex, spooky. I'll let her have 1 second in here. I'm feeling nice today. Fucking Bex. Bex, you better not be bringing that gourd of wine in. Okay, last time we saw Bex Rock, she had a gourd of wine. Fucking. You know, that's Discord Mama's Bex Rock, okay? She's known for, you know, running about 500 modding about 500 Discords, allegedly. Okay? And she's also heavily into Alex Stein. I just did this the other day and I still can't fucking figure it out. We got to go to the customization. And then we go to, how did I even do this? Basic info, this. Channel trailer, ad section, dashboard. I'm feeling nice right now. Is this, are you guys having a blast? I don't even know how to fucking do this. A guy. Audience. Research. Fuck! I don't know how to fucking do it! Basic info. Let me turn on some fucking tunes for this shit. Found it. 1 second. 1 second. Kith Dunnage. Fucking Kith Dunnage, man. You have 1 second, Bex. Okay, then you're getting boomskissed! Out of here! I don't give a fuck about... Don't even... That's insane talk, okay? Stick to playing with toys, NY. I don't give a fuck about anything in this world. This show isn't even supposed to be anything. I'm shocked to this day that people are even watching. Like, I'm going to the channel right now, probably less 1,000 viewers. 23 watching live. Okay? Disgusting. I never expected this to be anything but me talking to myself, okay? Then going to work and listening to myself, fluffing myself up, as they would say in Hollywood. All right, so let's hop into something else. I'm going right into the damn Brooke Schofield crap. Okay? Haters think. So, serious question, Nate. Have you ever touched grass before? As I think it's... Have I ever touched grass before? Fantastic. Haters Inc. is like one of these guys that, you know, create a channel just to, like, you know, comment on other channels. He fills his day with comment sections, okay? The question is, have you ever touched grass? Do you know what I do for a living? Okay, do you fucking know? Okay? Get your facts right. Do a good docs. Actually, I want to watch this real quick. Hailey Bieber's back. This show is so cathartic. See? People are having a good time. Aren't you happy to be here? Okay, I'm waiting for Bex. Where you at? I don't fucking see you in the comments! Okay, so here's Hailey Road Bieber. She's bringing on Chelsea Handler. Okay, and they're going to be in the bathroom eating food.
Hey you guys, it's Hailey and welcome to another very fun episode.
Okay, so I haven't watched her in a while. Her jonks are looking like they're just fake. There's just like some contour right here. This ain't real, okay? So this is Demonic Forces Hailey Bieber.
Who's in my bathroom?
Okay, she scares the fuck out of me. I don't know if these numbers are legitimate. Like, I don't know how many people are watching this. I think she's actually lost some of her relevance, okay? NY Spawn, haters train me to fight like a Marine. He can teach you to fight. Do you know how long I was in the Olympics? Okay, you know I was actually an Olympic swimmer, okay? Don't talk to me about curving the world around me. I can pull the water like a goddamn otter. Oh, this looks even better. No, we're just going to watch this. So, Justin Bieber's wife has a show. It's in the bathroom. Here comes Chelsea Handler of Gargoyle World. Chelsea Handler's fucking bullshit.
Thank you for having.
Gianna says, that's not cooking, that's dipping chocolate. How generic!
A lot like that sound.
Every time I play that, it sounds like shit. Okay, Rode did this thing where like, well, we're going to add our own special sounds in here. What the fuck is this? This is fucking gay. This is... Okay, there's not a gun. Okay, it's all like generic meme sounds. I could have this. Okay, I'm done.
Fucking around.
So here's Chelsea Handler.
Thanks for eating in your bathroom. That's even more inappropriate.
Oh, okay, so she's coming in looking risque as hell. Look at them legs right there. Whoa. God, dude, I wish my legs are fucking so intense. Guys, if you could see my calves, it's fucking bullshit. Okay, I'm a climbing guy. But she's got them Prada fucking pieces down. These are actually what we would call clod hoppers. I think they're Prada clogs. I always like to do a shoe check too. Red Bar Vibes, just go live. More than him, please. LOL. He'll be back. Okay, and I'm on investigation. Oh my God. Jesus Christ. Good. Let him watch. I am the content tonight.
We want to do all the...
Okay, so, Jesus Christ. Scallions. Okay, the face of, like, you know, pure stretch right now. Like, I don't know if you guys have ever seen, like, The Mummy 2, whenever they had those little chitter bites or whatever the fuck they were. They were, like, little gremlin things. They were hopping around in the woods. Okay, in the Amazon. They looked a lot like her. She's got, like, the same look as those creatures that were going after Brendan Fraser. Chelsea Handler's not aging well.
inappropriate things here with you.
I want to go on the record and say that there's no holiday I find more insulting than Valentine's Day. So actually celebrating it with you is something that I can have a good time with, because I would never celebrate this holiday.
And, you know, and Hailey Bieber really never wants to do anything, honestly. Okay, she's got to stay relevant because, you know, her husband's, you know, the coolest kid in the world. Okay? Her husband. Anyhow.
Holiday with a man.
Right.
As a straight woman that...
She's trying to stay on YouTube, get these numbers, but I mean, I don't know what it's like to walk around looking this pathetic.
Because I would never celebrate this holiday with a man.
Right.
As a straight woman that likes men, I just...
And, like, she's not into this. Anytime we watch this shit, she comes up with a couple questions. Her guests really do the show.
I just want to go on the record for any future men that are watching, don't ever try and pull any of this with me.
And that's why I thought it was so fitting for you to be on this episode, because of your
disdain. This will be the first and last time I'm celebrating Galentine's Day or saying the word Galentine's, but I feel like we're going to be saying that a lot.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I love it.
We're going to have a counter that says that.
So let's hop into this. I didn't even do a shoe check. She's got them fucking Velcro bullshits on. Jesus Christ. Okay, like, you know, these are... I would imagine these are Golden Gooses or something. Like, with designer shoes, they make so many fancy dandy shoes. They all end up looking like a space boot or like something you'd see in, you know, Back to the Future or something. They always look... You know, futuristic shoes back in the 80s look like this, except they were light up. They had no idea how shoes were going to evolve. Okay? Got shoes here. Did you think... oh my God, my fucking ankle's giving out from all the fucking work I do. Did you think that back in the day, Marty McFly was going to be like, you know, walking across fucking the future, okay? And he's like, what are those on your feet? They look like little potato bags. Psst. That's fine. I love them, dude. Shout out, what is his name? The Juggalo. What the fuck is his name? He's got a fucking name. And it's not even me being like a fool trying to big time somebody. There's Jings, and there's also... Now, Jings is one of these guys that, like... He's like demented in the head. Like, he's a true juggalo. Like, he's one of these people that probably was in, you know, prison trying to drink like the vanilla extract. I don't even fucking know. Is this his name, Jings? Oh, there he is. Look at him. Anywho, it's two guys that have like 3 viewers, and it's mostly like they're
I would never celebrate this holiday with a man.
Right.
As a straight woman that likes men, I just want to go on the record for any future men that are watching, don't ever try and pull any of this with me.
And that's why I thought it was so fitting for you to be on this episode, because of your disdain.
Look, she even checked her feet right now. That's how you know you're old, when you have to like make sure your fucking leg's not falling off.
Fitting for you to be on this episode because of your...
Oh my God.
Disdain. This will be the first and last time I'm celebrating Galentine's Day or saying the word Galentine's, but I feel like we're going to be saying that a lot.
Yeah, we're going to have a counter that says that...
Well, boring. So we've already seen this. Let's see the end of it. Let's see how fucking pissed they are with each other. I can't imagine, like, how long it takes to do this bullshit. Okay? But it's obviously a fake set. It's not a good look.
Oh! Oh.
Huh, boring. Okay, that's it. Let's hop into the Tana Mongeau stuff. Wasting time, as they would say. Let's go to the... Oops, wrong thing. Jesus Christ. I'm getting a lot of footage on my security camera right now. So, what I found out, you know, the other day, I was chilling, okay, at night, looking through fucking Reddit, and I don't really get on Reddit. It's a spooky territory, okay? Like, this shit sucks, okay? Like, you're just letters. R-word at the last show. Okay, so they're getting in trouble right now, as you can see on Reddit. They do not like Brooke Schofield. Okay, but like this is one of these snark. I would imagine this is a fan/snark Reddit. Okay, it's a place where, like, you know, all the people can come in and hang out. 41K members of the Tana Mongeau canceled podcast. So they're always, like, you know, getting upset. They want to call out, like, their heroes. Okay, and they want, you know, they really don't know what to say half the time. Like, this person's saying, can someone who went to the show confirm this? Okay, so rumor around the block is somebody said the R word at the show last night. Okay, and it came from Brooke's mouth. Brooke is constantly getting smacked around. Yeah, where is Cody? Jings and things, bring them on. I don't fucking want that bullshit on here. Listen, that's a different type of species. That's like, there used to be kids in my school that would, like, sit around the table practicing, like, you know, not witchcraft, but they would have, like, Wiccan rituals. Or they'd have, like, juggalos. Or be like, you know, there's certain, like, cliques in school. I was like, that is not, I would never. Okay? I'm not going to hang out with fucking nerds. That's bullshit. I was wondering about our mods. We're all cool, baby. I don't even know where the fuck Anna went. Anna's gone. All right, so let's hop into this. I do want to find this part where she got in trouble. People were digging up some dirt on her from, like, her past, like, tweets and stuff. And it actually fucking rules, dude. They don't like her. They constantly say she has, like, a swollen head. Like, they really love to talk about her head. And they even think it's growing as we speak. Like, there's a post right here that says, Brooke's head is getting bigger. I want to preface this by saying I really do like Brooke, but she's getting unbearable as of late. I know she's a self-proclaimed pick-me, but I can't help but notice it seems to getting worse. So she's thinking her head's growing like it's some type of, you know, reaction to the internet. But let's hop down here. Let's look at, like, her crimes. Okay, if I could fucking find it. It's got to be way down here. I have to organize this by new. I have it as hot right now. And then we're going to hop into their new episode. Oh, they really are active on here. I could not imagine. You know, the people behind, you know, these posts, what they even look like. Could be beautiful creatures. Tour going international. Boring. This is from 20... Jesus, fuck! They are just commenting up a storm. We'll leave this on here so you guys have something to look at besides, you know, my background and my guy behind me. Fallout, tour. They just keep posting this picture. I didn't realize today was the start of the tour. Brooke is so, oh my god. Lore. Being racist is not normal. How fucking far down do I gotta go? Because they pulled out some pretty fantastic details on Brooke Schofield. They found that, you know, oh, here it is right here. So this says disgusting. We can look at this real quick. Somebody, you know, screenshotted, you know, the play button. Somebody dug this up. It says Brooke Schofield. Okay, so this is from her. This is, like, you know, from 2013, from Planet Earth. Guaranteeing if Zimmerman shot a white guy, this wouldn't even be a story. Newsflash, this wasn't a crime. It was racism, and it was self-defense. Okay, so they're digging up stuff. People are fucking, you know, concerned. They're not liking it. They're calling for her cancellation or some type of apology. So we'll watch this for a second. There's not going to be one fucking lick of an apology on here. I doubt it. But it's cool to see Brooke and Tana. Tana's looking like a new shade of, like, somewhat blurred. I love the resolution on their their podcast.
Sources, you got to start bringing guests on. I have no more stories.
Jonah says, good thing about this tour is TP can't use them for views.
We do. Honestly, we're conserving stories for the live shows because.
Okay, so look at this, bro. Look at the bump. All right, so I have to minimize myself a little bit. There we go. Okay. So we're bedridden.
When I tell you our house.
Brooke's kicking it right now. Now, they actually found her. I forgot to say something. I do have it on my phone. I'm not going to even pull it up, but they found her Discord. She actually exposed herself, but like the detectives on there, the people that, not the Discord, but the Reddit, they found her Reddit, okay, her subreddit. She was part of like a couple snark pages. She was even a part of the snark page for the girl, Bry Chicken Fry, which was cool. They found pictures of her looking like the doll from Rugrats, okay, the one that Angelica had, the trash doll. Okay, with the spikes.
More new stories to tell.
Anywho,
she has.
They found her on there. She's deeply invested in it. She's a little bit worried. Metago says Brooke's withering away because of Zimmer thing. Wow, they got nothing. Anna Jane says if for TP, she'd say that was like 10 years ago. She looks squiddy and small.
Story for the live shows that.
Now, Tana's actually looking like she's not so fucked up. I don't know if she's gotten her shit together, okay? I don't know if she's, suited up, okay, got off the fucking sauce, or is, like, not drinking, okay? But she doesn't look undone. She's got her fucking shit. She's got her attachments on today, all that goo.
She told me it today in full, kind of like rehearsed it. And you rehearsing that story today. Like, I can't wait to see the crowd's face.
Well, I hope they think it's as crazy as I do.
Oh, they will.
But like I was saying,
I saw podcast stories like
Brooke is definitely like, she even said on the last episode, she was talking about how she's just been scanning the Reddit. Okay. It's called the Trisha Paytas syndrome. Now, I don't think Tana has any fucking worry about that in the world. She's lived a whole life of like, the worst thing she's got is like, the people that are hunting her down. Tana's like, heavily fucking requested in like, the spooky world. Okay, a lot of people are like fucking obsessed with her. So these two aren't going to take down the Reddit like Trisha Paytas did. Okay, they're going to let it thrive.
Like life.
But I can tell, like, her just showing up. She doesn't know what to do with her fucking hair. Okay, it's just fucking pathetic. Drapes. Very fair, too. It's like, the hair you'd have back in like, the medieval times. Okay. Because we weren't so evolved. It's pretty much just a skull with like the remaining bits that you have after you're dead. Just kidding. Anywho.
They think it's as crazy.
She's chilling today. She's not all suited up. She doesn't have her hair slicked back. She's slouching on the couch.
Yes, I do.
Reddit's got her fucked
They
up.
will. What the I still have podcast stories like life-wise, but when it comes to dating stories especially, you're carrying the team on your back right now. And
I'm going hard for
you're
my
eating.
team. I honestly specifically went to New York with intent to come back with content. I did not intend for it to be
This much
aggressive as it is.
It's so good.
So we got our Sinbads on, our Adidas on the couch. That's another thing about this show. A lot of these podcasts, most of their set is a chair. A lot like me. We don't really float, or we're not doing something like, whatever that sports show is where the guy's like leaned over the desk out of breath. Okay? Talking about fucking bullshit sports. You got to be kidding me.
Before we get into literally anything,
if you are not coming to New Orleans.
Oh my God, literally.
Anywho, but no manners. This couch is fucking trashed to shit. You can tell by the leather. Nobody's coming out here and moisturizing it, okay? If you got real leather, you got to go out there and clean it with the right substance.
Insane. It is really
Bigfoot says their voices are different.
scary, but we were down and I was bringing Makoa and Brooke was bringing Hunter, and I just love that group of people. It's going to be so amazing. And we devised this plan, this evil plan for our live shows. This is so fucking evil and psychotic.
Are we gonna say this on the podcast, or are we gonna save it?
Well, I was just gonna like give them a.
No, I don't want that. That's a fucking spooky thing. Like, I'm sure people are trying to dissect that. The first thing I think is like, when you have an evil plan for your audience, it's fucking boom. Okay? I can imagine Brooke pulling out that fucking piece, dude. That iron, that Glock, that blicky. Not even able to hold it up, shaking.
Essentially, if you guys have ever seen the influencer trips, you know how it goes. Like, rumors get spread, drama gets started, shit blows up on the internet.
I was an outsider last time, so I had to watch it from far. You watch it go down on TikTok, everybody's speculating, like, oh, do you think like this person and this person is getting along? Like, I noticed that they haven't posted each other. Like, what's the tea? It was so interesting.
Oh my God, I thought that was just coming out of her ear. She's got a device.
getting along. Like, I noticed that they haven't posted each other. Like, what's the tea?
Look, she can't even hold it in. I would have swallowed that whole thing down my throat.
It was so interesting to watch. So we were like, what kind of drama should we stir up on this trip?
And we decided that it was going to be an amazing idea to spread a rumor on the trip that we made up and see how long it took to get to social media.
It's a bunch of girls, makeup girlies on a trip. I'm like, I literally, I don't know why. I don't know what made me think of it, but I was like, what if we just like started the most random, like out of pocket rumor and just saw how quickly it got to the internet.
And we were...
That's fucking simple. That is like the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. I mean, dude, that's like, you know, an accomplishment like that is like having a viral tweet that's like misinformation, okay? And you get, you know, whatever the hell they call it. They get the thing right under it. Okay, the disclaimer. That's a simple thing. That's fun, too. If I was that famous, I'd be lying about everybody.
To watch,
okay?
so...
Spicy as fuck, telling lies, telling rumors. Anytime I go to a Hollywood meeting, I'm fucking spilling the beans about Jiminy. No, not Jim. What's his name? Lopez? George Lopez? Nobody's thought about George Lopez in years. I'm making up the worst shit.
We were like, what kind of drama should we stir up on this trip?
And we decided that it was going to be an amazing idea to spread a rumor on the trip that we made up and see how long it took to get to social media.
It's a bunch of girls, makeup girlies on a trip. I'm like, I literally, I don't know why. I don't know what made me think of it, but I was like, what if we just like started the most random, like out of pocket rumor?
What are you guys going back in time? What am I doing here? Why is this repeating? Now, do you think Brooke has some nice skids in her underwear? Okay, I'm asking just
in
because.
A sheet metal eating contest. Favorite meme ever. My bets are on Matt.
And now we have Jacob Elordi. I think he's Jackie Kennedy reincarnated. Have you seen all that, Lore?
I don't know if I see the connection there.
I don't. People just keep saying that.
I think she's beautiful.
What am I watching? My face is burning right now because of boredom. This show sucks. We're heading into Trish. I gotta take my unit off. Oh my god! It's fucking too hot for this bullshit. I almost just ripped the entire mixer off the fucking table. Make these fucking, this thing is a piece of shit. I paid fucking $180 for Audio Technica. He's like, yeah, get that. I get it. It's fucking plastic as fuck. Okay, I'm like, this thing is weak. Can't game with this. I don't know if you guys noticed. We got, you know, a legend on my shirt. What do you think about that, man? Okay. Now I'm Polish. I'm stuck with like the hair behind the arm. And I got like a V of hair on my back. Okay. Some people think it's, you know, it's a unique thing, but I'm not into it. So let's hop into Trish. Let's make fun of this fucking bitch. And let's get this show going. So last I left off, you know, I missed a couple TikToks. I think we watched her eating habits, or her and Moses's Valentine's, you know, celebration. Okay. So today we got some new stuff. We got a new podcast. Trisha's over here throwing out words she shouldn't be. X-Files are super. What the fuck, dude? You have toys. You're into pop culture. What the fuck? Supernatural? That's Mulder and Scully. Okay, Fox Mulder. Anywho, let's hop into her like latest stuff. We got a new notification. Let's see what's going on here. Charlotte liked my reply. Charlotte looking like a fucking bot. Oh yeah, she's got a. I love it. Sometimes I get replies on Twitter or follows, and it's like, you know, one of them cool accounts. That's a cam girl account. I'm like, cool. This fucking rules, dude. So let's head into Trisha Paytas. Let's see what she's up to. Let's see her new scams and schemes. All right. More food posts. You know, an Oscar looking fucking stupid. I can't wait to see what he looks like today. I actually did see on the Reddit, I saw on the Trisha Paytas Just Trish Reddit, Oscar Wisely, or whatever the fuck his name is, Oscar. Oh yeah, I have that pulled up. Oscar actually is in this fucking subreddit by his own name, which is fucking bullshit. But he went to like tell people that the episode's delayed, which means like there was a lot of editing, okay? They had to do a couple things to fix it before it came out. So that's, you know, that's a sure sign of bullshit. Anywho, I thought that was kind of cool. But her latest post, nothing good. Okay, here's like, you know, this is Trisha's dream. Oh, gotta be careful of the fucking comments. I gotta make sure this is safe for YouTube. Okay, cool. Nothing spooky on there. So let's see. These are like, you know, a little bit of an idea of like, you know, how Trisha spells. Okay. And how her phone is too stupid. Okay, an iPhone of all phones, you'd think it would fucking know a celebrity when you write it down. The Weeknd, Trixie Mattel, Amanda Bynes will not find her. I mean, that's probably the easiest guess you can get. Okay, just buy her a couple bags of Kratom or something, and she's in. Jonathan JTT. I used to get called, there was this girl I was talking to a while ago. Of many. And she says, you look like JTT. It took me about fucking 2 minutes to be like, JTT. And I was like, you fucking bitch. I unmatched. Okay. These are all her fucking bullshit, you know, fantasies, delusions. I would imagine if anything's going to happen, we'll see Bad Baby on there. I could see her hopping in. Yeah, we know. But she'll probably get Trixie Mattel. I could see Trixie Mattel getting on there. Tiffany Pollard. I don't know who this is. You know, if the name isn't recognizable, it's probably, you know, an easy thought that they'll make it on the show. So, anywho, she's posting food. Here's her fertility pictures. This is her, you know, feeding herself well. You know, the baby's got to grow. In her mind, the baby has to grow via, like, you know, crushing the child with all these snacks. James Harness, the amount of albums dropping this year, gross. You know, she's still promoting this trash, this fucking Just Trisha podcast. She's got 4 bonus episodes so far. So that, you know, should keep you occupied for about 5 hours until you're at the edge of your seat, you know, expecting Trisha to drop something new every week. It ain't going to happen. Okay? She's scamming and scheming. Let's look at her Instagram. Let's make fun of this. It's my favorite part of the show. I get to catch up with like how stupid Trish looks. So here's the Tana Mongeau tour. They're over here fucking cranking out the laughter, cackling. So I guess you were right. They had Trisha come on the show. She was in her tavern, okay, guest hosting. This is fucking bullshit, bro. This is huge. Almost life-size. There she is with her scowl, her mouth open, the lips glistened, and like that shitty-ass nook that, you know, Moses made, and we've only seen her use it once. Trisha's the type of person, like, she gets something done, okay, and then all of a sudden, you never see her fuck around with it. How many times have we seen her go upstairs and read the manifestation book? Or go into that room with, like, the pillows on the ground? Okay, that was a fucking bullshit joke to begin with. Moses just made that to go up there and, you know, snort some Vyvanse or something. Drink a lot of water. Party with the Buddha statue. Here's Trisha steaming food. Bread. Nails looking like shit. Let's investigate the nails. We got some yellow and orange crusters down here. Now, Trisha's one of these people that, you know, applies like brown fucking paint all over her body. Okay? And like, there's always something left. Like, when I'm at the job, I have like steel soot, motor oil all over me. Okay? I have to hit that orange soap, the granulated stuff. Trisha probably could use, you know, something like that, workers' hands or something. You know, it's crazy how, like, you know, her lifestyle of doing nothing has, like, really tarnished, like, any, you know, indication that this is a human hand. I would think it was something from Shrek. So here she is with, like, number 1 sleeve. Fresh rain. Here's her car. Looking pathetic. Okay, weak. Still pointing this out. This thing is really bothering her. I think she keeps obsessively touching it. It's become her new problem. She might get a bunch of bot accounts to try to, you know, erase this zit on her head. She's explaining right here, I've had this spot for like a month. It's flat, but what is it? We don't know. I mean, I would just imagine that's an infection. It's like, if it's red, it can't be a good look, okay? Like, that's some type of inflammation, infection. Crap! Here's her fresh eyebrow. She's looking like, you know, that fish that talks in Cracker Barrel. I don't know if you guys have ever seen the bass fish. looking bizarre right now. Okay, like this is the picture that people should have, like, you know, on their ceiling at night. You know, the fans of Trisha, they could have this looking down at them. Okay, they could wake up in a good mood because they feel comforted by this monster. Real nice. Here's Malibu, okay, just staring at Trisha. This is really fucking spooky, okay? Trees. Crap. Oh my Jiminy Crickets. Looking nice, looking swollen. Trisha's, I think this is a Skims dress. Can anybody tell me? Okay. River Rat said, ask your doctor, dummy. Gianna says, Oscar controls that group. The damn comments are always locked when people start voicing an opposing opinion. Yeah, it's like heavily guarded. Oscar is like fucking not part-time. That motherfucker lives every day to be focused on, even if it's at the back of his mind for like 10 minutes when he's at his other job, okay? I think he just, he's like a fucking 10-year intern at TMZ. I don't think they've ever hired him for shit. They don't want him, or E! Entertainment, whatever crap fucking place he worked for, to do some interviews. So I'm sure he's guarding that Reddit, hiding comments. He's got all the passwords, though. Like, I would imagine Oscar has the ability to delete a channel if he wants. He could tell us how much money Trisha's really making, how much he's not getting paid. Here's more shit she's making up. Living a dream. I am in love with you. Gross. Icons. Now, this is not iconic. Like, I could do anything with my face and be like, that's it. That's the look. Okay, she's stretched her neck. Anybody getting this, they're going to be like, what the fuck? This is paranormal as fuck, man. Okay. But that's one of the headshots you get. Here's another one. Praying hands. Disgusting. Whoa, what the fuck, dude? You gotta be kidding me. There's Gavin McGinnis right here, okay? Proud Boys Gavin McGinnis. Okay, showing off Trish. It's like one of her idols. And that's about it. Let's hop into the show. Let's get into her fucking podcast. Let's see what all this razzmatazz is about. Yeah, let's have some fun. Buckle up. Here comes Trish.
The moon and the sun are the same thing.
I don't think it was.
Psych Duck says, I'm going to send my GF this stream. Please keep it under control. I promise you, dude, this is probably the part you don't want to show her.
No, like...
Okay, because Trish is going to be fucking heavily looked at, investigated.
The sun.
I love it. I love them yellow arms coming down. So, remember last time when Trisha was doing that stream and her hair was falling off, it was sliding off? Okay? You know, she had athletic sweat. The first time she's, like, really ever sweated. Okay? So much so that, like, her wig that's glued on to her scalp, okay, there's no hair under it. It's not a mystery. I think we've solved that. I think I'm, like, you know, the first one to, like, win the award for, you know, uncovering that secret when we finally find out Trish ain't got no damn hair. She shaved it off. Okay? What's the point of having fucking hair? All right? If you have to, like, put shit on top of it all the time, it's too heavy. Trisha's too heavy to handle that type of, like, sweat, that friction on her head. I don't know what this shit is right here. This is bullshit. This is like drugs. CBD. Gummies. Pretty good stuff.
Is a ball of gas, a star.
And the moon is...
a rock?
Okay, God, I don't know why. I always get caught up looking at this fucking nightmare.
I don't know. Nothing sounds good. I'm going to tell you, nothing sounds good.
Dude, you got to be kidding me. Trisha. No, it's a Trixie. Fuck. I was really hoping that was a Trisha football jersey or what, hockey jersey. Like fucking, you know, wear. Once again, Trisha has like fallen to like some really fucking pathetic levels to like get anybody to notice her. Like, it's not that like she ever fucking, like, you know, really gets noticed naturally. Most of the time it's because she's pushing her fucking name out there. She's like almost like a shoe nice where he spams and has like a fucking 1,000 accounts and he's like, you know, repetitively spamming shit and like getting himself out there. It hasn't done him any good because it's a shoe nice. But Trisha is responsible for, you know, and, you know, the people around her, you know, for steeping to pathetic levels to, like, you know, get these guests on. Half of them are barely aware of her existence. They remember it just because of, you know, the way she looks, and how the ground shakes.
Good, nothing sounds good.
But I mean, it's incredible. It's fucking disgusting. Oscar's here wearing green. Okay, this isn't a good look. You know, if we're gonna investigate anything, you probably shouldn't send this to your girlfriend. This is when we take Oscar apart.
Have that with Malibu.
Okay, so I need some good music for this. Oscar's like, you know, one of my worst enemies. Okay, he's got, you know, glasses of the Third Reich. Today, he's not so strong-faced. He usually, you know, puts that goo in once a month when he gets paid. Slender shit eyes. Okay, and I'm not into this. You know what this is? A fucking Goodwill find. Button up? Pathetic necklace? What's this? What, you couldn't afford nothing else? I fucking hate this
Malibu
kid.
too? A little. I was just more full with Malibu. Like things tasted good. This one is just like nothing sounds good. This is kind of like post pregnancy.
So I'm already being blown away by, like, you know, one of Trisha's bizarre lies. She does these things where she, like, you know, lies just straight up, like whatever comes to her mind. We watched her last week eating, like, potatoes with, like, half a fucking tub of butter.
See, last time post.
Okay, so for her being like, nothing tastes good, you sure are looking for the flavor.
This one is just like nothing sounds good. This is kind of like post pregnancy. Last time postpartum, I was like nothing tasted good, and I feel that now. Anyways, I had some fried shrimp. I thought that would taste good. I think it tasted good, but who knows? I had the.
So that's not a good look. Like, you know, sometimes you eat so much fucking bullshit in your life, you've lost your taste buds. You know, I would imagine Trisha has the palate of a raccoon. Okay, you know, very, like, you know, varmin-like palate. Haley says, hey, stopping by to say, hey, hello, Haley. Fucking locked up. No, I was kidding. Hello, Haley. The rewatch is always here. You can, you know, always do the playback.
whole thing. I made the whole box thinking like my mom will have some, Moses will have some, but
I mean, Trisha's talking about how, like, nothing tastes good anymore. That's not a good look. Like, how many times has she been like, oh, ouchie, okay, and her chest hurts? Right? Or, like, something's numb. She's not aware of, like, you know, anything that's going on with her body because she doesn't go, you know, get it looked at. At this point, like, you're like, you know, a car that's like, you know, the transmission's going
nothing
out.
tasted good.
I think we need to go to the doctor and have, like, a few conversations or a few appointments.
I feel that now.
Anna says, try a salad. She would be disgusted by that. You know, Dame Drops would say that's crunchy water. Disgusting.
Anyways, I had some fried shrimp. I thought that would taste.
But I don't think she could handle that. That would ruin her night. Like, we've seen her before lie about that shit where she's like, this is all I'm having, guys. Okay? And it's like it's just an egg cut in half and just sandwiched in. And that's dinner. What's up, alien?
It's good. I think it tasted good.
Hello, alien.
But who knows? I had the whole thing. I made the.
Me and alien are going to meet up. I'm just kidding. Jokes.
The whole box thinking like my mom will have some, Moses will have some, but my mom was with Malibu. Moses didn't want any. I was just like, okay, so I ate it all.
I get so nervous whenever I see a text from my mom. I'm always expecting her to be like,
your grandpa's dead. Which is dead.
So that's where we're at.
Especially like texts late at night. It's either my brother's dead or my grandpa's fucking, you know, he got lost. Okay, like there's been times I've seen my grandpa just like pull into the driveway and just keep going forward. Okay, and he just like, you know, keeps hitting the garage door.
We're at you guys. And
it's pretty awesome. Like when I see my grandpa, he's like 1,000. Okay, he's older than fuck. He's got, you know, monkey tits. He's got nice junks. Okay, but like they are so fucking old, and I'm like, what would it be like? I don't really want to bring down the mood, but I couldn't imagine what it's like being like, this is it. I can't go any further. I've literally like gone as far as I'm supposed to go. So any day now, I'm not going to be here. I'd rather just get shot in the head. Spread the word.
shout out to our patron.
I don't want that fear of watching people grow around me like I'm some type of fucking vampire. Okay, the Vampire Diaries. Watching everybody die around him and like continuing to exist to make new relationships that never last.
Knockoff, yes. Yeah. This is like the knockoff.
This is like Sony, right?
Yes. And Dakota Johnson like fired her agent a week after the trailer came out because I think she was just like embarrassed to be a part of it. But kudos to her for sticking to the PR.
Well, she probably was legally obligated.
Yeah,
but honestly, she just shouldn't, because it just made her unlikable. It makes me not want to watch the movie. It just like, there was one little clip of her. I'm sorry. I feel like, I don't know what it is. These girls doing press, maybe they just shouldn't, because they all just seem so unhappy doing it. And like, there was one clip of her saying like, yeah, the 3 girls, they were tight, and then there was me. It was
Who's this fucking demonic creature?
That was my that was my edit.
Oh, is this Trisha's new lookalike? Sad eyes. Those are fucking depressed. That's fucking husband hasn't came home tonight.
Oh, wait, what do you mean?
It was ET.
Okay, there's some people that have like them worried, like stressed eyes that like, already have the water, packaged up, the trunk of the lid.
They just shouldn't.
Okay, like ready to unload.
Because they all just seem so unhappy doing it. And like, there was one clip of her saying like, yeah, the 3 girls, they were tight, and then there was me. It was
that was my edit.
Oh, wait, what do you mean?
It was ET's interview where she said that, and I edited a TikTok of her.
Wow, you look guilty. Why does Oscar look like his teeth are too much for his cheeks?
Wait, what do you mean?
It was ET's interview where
like, dude, I hate that. This guy's fucking definitely hopped up on goofballs. He is fucking skeezed out. Adderall's got him well. He's even got another, other prescription from another doctor. Spread the word. Okay, he's definitely got Vyvanse too. He's Hollywood fucking sped up, awake.
She said that.
Those teeth are fucking unbelievable.
My edit.
Oh, wait, what do you mean?
It was ET's interview.
Like, I wouldn't want this shit, bro. People are like, fucking, what are your mouth, bro? It's better to have, like, what people expect, like, terrible teeth.
Interview where she said that, and I edited a TikTok of her.
But she actually said that, or
yes.
you edited it to sound
No,
like
she actually said that.
Oh my God, that was so good.
And
ET's on it.
the other girl said that they have a group text, like a Madam Web group text, and Dakota Johnson is the one that doesn't reply to the group text.
I love that. Why is she? I mean, why?
I can't hate her just because she's so, like, at least she's upfront about being bitchy. You know what I mean? So
what's wrong with his? I'd like to take apart of these fucking pores on his face. What is this shit, dude? He has a little bit here and like a more slender set of like, pores, hair follicles.
Can't hate her just.
This motherfucker. Let's see the beard. Have we seen it yet? He's the type of person that grows some of it and then paints the rest on.
She's so, like, at least she's upfront about being bitchy. You know what I mean? So.
Medigo says, I need some Vyvanse. Oh, my God. I can remember the days doing methadone, okay? And taking speed and smoking spice. Fucking talk about a really good chest pain.
No, but right there you can hate someone for that. It's like
Medigo says, now I can see it. A Larry lump is on her right.
Yeah, I get why people. I get why it's a.
Oh, you're talking about her. Now, Trisha does have like what we would call like another piece of luggage. Her neck has become a stomach. Really bizarre. Like, it's actually fucking scarier than hell. It's probably armpit hair under that.
No,
fucking
but right
shit.
there you can hate someone for that. It's like
you can't. I get why people. I get why it's a turnoff for sure. I'm not gonna go to war. Like, if you don't like her, like, I get it. But I think it's entertaining.
So you think she's not like Rachel Zegler where she's misunderstood? You think she's just
I think she's just like that. Yeah. I'm not like, I would say like in interviews, like she's very polite to like everyone who was doing the interviews and stuff. Like she's not mean. I think she's just like a lot of people put on the front to like really sell the project, and she's like not that girl. She's kind of just like, it's not a good.
Today's a little bit of a better camera day. It's really crazy. They must the cameras have to be moving at a rapid pace every time they do an episode. Now Trisha's got to maneuver through this cord nightmare. Now what we don't see is like what's on the floor of the studio. This is Trisha's theater room, so it's I guess was equipped with like what they said was soundproof walls. It's just black paint. As we've said before, Trisha is not in front of this motherfucker. We've seen it plenty of times. We've investigated. Oscar is behind her, staring forward as Trisha's in front, like, a couple seats up in the bus. They're both staring like into nothing. Now, he probably doesn't have a fucking monitor. He pretends that he's talking to her. I mean, he's talking, but like he's really just kind of behind her. So I'm really shocked how they can even like, hear each other. Because Trisha's voice kind of like travels forward. It doesn't have the energy to like spread around a room. It's really lazy.
Good movie. I've never watched it. I don't like superhero movies. And she's kind of.
But why would you say that? I don't get that at all. It's just like if I'm in a superhero movie, you gotta sell it,
Jesus Christ. My mom, chill. I have to put this fucking down. Nobody send me anything in Discord because I'm getting a hell of a lot of notifications from, this group text, and they're all talking about having my little brother went to New Orleans. I could care less.
Yeah, there's two types of people. There's like the Dakota Johnsons, and poor Sydney Sweeney is like selling the hell out of that movie. Like she's
trying.
Give it to her. She's so positive. Like she really is. She's posting the Instagrams of her in her little suit. Like she's really trying to sell it, and Dakota Johnson cannot care any less. So,
which is so crazy to me. Did you see the one? Because the thing is with the reporters too, or the interviewers, I feel like she gives nothing. Did you see the one where the guy was like, "Did you see that viral sentence going around?" It was the one where it's like, he was with my mother when she was, in the Amazon.
Yes.
Well, I'm actually just watching this with you guys. This is fucking boring. This show sucks.
I heard they like shuttle you.
What's this all about? There's RuPaul collectibles down here. Fucking scary, dude. Why do they have to be children? I hate whenever they take celebrities and make them baby form for a toy.
Like you don't get to.
Like, who the fuck is gonna be like, oh, I have my RuPaul guy. What's he gonna do against a fucking guy with a gun? All my toys had knife hands. They were melted from the matches. I would always steal the matches for the fireplace, light them over and over in my room, staring at the flame, and I would like deform some of my guys. I wanted to have like a melted guy, kind of like, Action League Now from Nickelodeon.
To be dropped off.
But this is bullshit. This is Trisha trying to get a couple bucks. Okay, RuPaul doesn't even know who the fuck she is. She's got this blacked out. I can't imagine it comes like this cool black squiggle. I don't know why that would even be on there.
The carpet, like you have to be shuttled. I was like, no, I can't be bothered with all that. But I remember that I asked you, and you're like, oh no, it's kind of just like e-influencer.
Oh yeah, that's right. See, I was thinking that too. John said zoom in on his glasses, you can see the reflection. And the thing is, I don't see shit. I see a fucking clear set of eyes. Trisha is not. Now, if Trisha was in front of him, you'd see her fucking fat ass jowls. That hog face. Just, filling up the frames.
Like, that is the part that took me out.
Yes, kablam.
And they kind of cut that part. I saw it, but they kind of cut it in some stuff. But they were really loud, right? Because it wasn't their group that was like, oh.
Yeah.
What's crazy to me is that obviously she saw the camera guy, and the camera guy was like close.
Yeah.
And she knew the lip reading thing, but it's like there's mics and shit everywhere. I'm like, at first I was like, I get it. I was like totally like, oh yeah, it is cringe.
Trish, shut the fuck up. Of course she's got candy. Now Oscar's falling out of his chair. I wish now people tell me some things sometimes. They're like, oh, timestamps. No, it's not ever fucking happening. I think you can do it yourself. I think in the comments you can, put moments of the video on there. I don't know how you do it. Maybe you just put like the time and it will highlight blue and you can you can kind of timestamp it through the comments. But I do really wish that Trisha Paytas, of all people, that has all the time in the world, her job is this. Like, when I do my job, I do it exceptionally. I'm needed. If they lost me at my place, they would be ruined. But, you got one job. You got a podcast. At least, give us something in here. Like, if you want to be relevant, put your fucking timestamps on where you're suing Netflix.
I was going to say around that.
It wasn't fun. And even then I felt silly and stupid. And I think we won some category. I think I was presenting even, and I still felt stupid. I was like, this is so embarrassing. It's cute. It's a big production. It's cute, but also embarrassing. Just for me. I get embarrassed by everything, though.
So she's talking about the People's Choice Awards. She wasn't invited.
And then I get embarrassed to ask for to order food. I'm like, can you order it for me? I don't know how I'm gonna feel eating in front of you this Friday at the movies, but we'll see.
We always.
He's like, dude, he's always seen her eat. He's like, bitch, what are you talking about? You be gobbling down fucking dude, Oscar's probably had to walk by while Trisha's just feeding out of a slop bowl.
Eat side by side.
He's not we've seen Trisha eat on camera. I don't know what kind of fucking new occurrence happened in her head where she's like, I don't want you to see me eat. Nobody, actually, that's probably kind of, kind. She's being considerate because she knows if anybody is sitting next to her in the movie theater, they're going to get caramel corn all over them. They're going to be covered with rubbish.
Ask for
from Trisha shredding through every snack she has under her junk.
To order food. I'm like, can you order it for me? I don't know how I'm going to feel eating it.
You said 27 minutes you won't regret. Okay. Well, we already passed that. Let's go to 27 minutes.
Yeah, that's the other thing too. Is when I saw he was sitting there, I was like, oh, maybe Trish should have gone. But then realistically, it's not like you're actually gonna meet him or Jennifer Aniston.
No.
Maybe she would have offered you seaweed though. She saw you.
She remembers me from Wonderland. You know what's so weird? Okay, this is so weird. The past 3 weeks I've gotten the past week. It's not even 3 weeks. The past week I've gotten 3 offers to do 2 TV shows and a movie.
Right.
And one of the producers was a producer on Wanderlust, the
Oh
movie
my
that I always talk
God.
about that I was doing. And I was like, and then when I had the Zoom with them, because it's like this is like horror movie or whatever, and it films like this summer. It'd be like after I have my baby or whatever. And they're like, we wrote the part for you and whatever. And it's like, whatever, it's pretty cool. And then they were telling me one of the producers, and I was like, and it's a famous, kind of a famous producer. And I was like, wait, he did Wanderlust. And then and I told Moses this too. I'm like, I wonder if should I say something? Should I be like, I did Wanderlust with you? But then I was like, maybe I just shouldn't. But it was pretty crazy.
Look at this particle right here. Either put it in your fucking mouth or put it down.
I was like, it's kind of weird. But anyways, I'm going to be a movie star.
Look, she put it back. She packed it up.
It's happening.
That's a little guy right there. A little fucking guy. What the
It's my
fuck?
Addison Rae horror movie moment because it's a horror movie and it's kind of everything. It kind of sounds a little like lit. So it's only two.
Which the thing is, she won't even say what the fuck it is, okay? You know what? She's going to be on a Jason Blum movie, a Blumhouse. They're going to fucking... Her body's just going to be like hanging on like a fucking hoist or something.
2-week shoot, I think.
Okay? Never even got a chance to be in the movie besides like, being a dead person prop. As a joke, as a fucking joke.
Also doing a pilot with someone, and then the Just Trish Studios are being featured in a TV show.
What?
Yeah.
Look, Oscar's like, oh my fucking God, that is so much bullshit. He would know about this.
And then the Just Trish Studios are being featured in a TV show.
What?
Yeah, I have to tell you.
So look at him, he comes in like he's like fucking like a Pez dispenser. His neck was open.
And then the Just Trish Studios are being featured in a TV show.
What?
Yeah, I have to tell you.
Wow, look at Oscar. Oscar's like, God damn it, because he knows how much work's coming his way, even though there's nothing happening.
Camera.
Oh my God.
It's kind of crazy.
Oh, the fool's pick. What did you get? Anytime somebody fucking picks their face, nose, whatever, and I see two fingers pinched, they got an object, okay? For sure.
It's kind of a big deal.
Oh, there definitely was. He squiggled it off his fucking finger, a boogus.
What?
Yeah, I have to tell you off camera.
Oh my God.
It's kind of crazy. It's kind of a big deal. I don't even know if I can talk about it yet, but I think they're gonna like announce it in like Variety or something, like the people that are in it. And I'm like I'm the show they come to. It's scripted, so I'm like scripted, and I'm the show they come to.
Well, how do we ruin this? How do we ruin this?
To get to get the juicy.
Okay, she's too fucking stupid. She tells everybody her little like secrets. Okay, she can't keep her fucking mouth shut. She's probably not even supposed to talk about this.
Scoop. So
like I think Trisha's fucking scoops were supposed to be like scooped underground, buried until it happens. I love like whenever she has like these moments of what do you call it, grandeur, or like these epiphanies that like it's finally happening for her. It's not happening for you. If you're over here, she has not ate this yet. She has not put this in her fucking stomach, her mouth. It's just hanging out, pinched in the air. Okay, the whole time she's talking about nothing. She's put it up, she's got it out, she's put it up. This is like a nervous set of fingers right now. She's kind of like testing the waters to see if this is an okay thing.
it's like these.
Nicole says, hey, is my sweet love Shady here? No, she's probably working right now. She'll be here.
Celebrities.
I think. I don't
say
know.
Too much. They're like.
I went live early.
I don't want to like give them a class, but they're like.
Oh shit.
Celebrities from the past trying to make a comeback is like the premise of the show.
Oh,
Anyways,
okay.
there's more to it. And so they had to come on my show because I'm like the hot show.
Oh my God.
Yeah, right. You're fucking lying.
I'm gonna fight myself
That's
or
major.
something.
Anna says, what scripted show would cast her especially for her being pregnant? Today is the day. That's weird. The wifeys will be on it for sure. Doing home.
He's already playing it.
Oh, look at fucking this piece of shit. Looking like shit, bro. His beard looks like it's bigger than him.
Oh my God.
Spread the word.
That's major.
She's already playing a talk show.
Okay, so Moses always comes in and fucking ruins the vibe, okay? Like he's like Beans from Even Stevens.
Before we have the talk show.
Yeah, it's very
like
manifesting.
a TV talk show, yeah.
Yeah, they're like, if you want to ask them real questions, you can, like if you want for your podcast, because there's like 5 guests coming through and they're scripting it, but then they're like, it's like a 2-day, 3-day shoot for us in March. They're also like going to the Oscars, and like if you want, we can get you into the Oscar parties. And
Nicole says, I need Shady for emotional support as a fellow Gorforal world babe. Is that the fucking Foodie Beauty snark?
We can film you on the red carpets for it.
Oh
and I was like,
my God.
That's too much. Even that's what I'm saying. Even then, I'm like, nah, I'm good. But if you want to come to my house, so Just Trish will be making its debut in some TV show later this fall.
But we should definitely go to the Oscars with the microphone and.
Oh yeah,
You're not fucking coming, bro. You're gonna be carrying her lunch.
Well, and like, yeah, it's.
You're not in it either. This motherfucker's just fucking doing all the work. He's what we would call like the ghostwriter. Okay, the show really relies on like Oscar's ability to like sit there and pretend to talk to fucking nothing while Trisha's in front of him, like, you know, doing her normal vlog type of material. She's talking to a monitor.
I am still.
Okay, so it's a fake conversation, okay? They're always fake. None of these things are real. That's what you always have to remember, that a podcast is recorded so people can have a real conversation. Are they? Or are they just like setting up, you know, a scam?
Confounded.
Okay, like that's the biggest trick we've ever got. People get on stage to do comedy and you're over there like, oh, here we go. Reading lines.
No, he's not.
Okay, here's a podcast. A bunch of people like trying to organize sentences and like, you know, fill up an hour of content.
We go way back.
I was excited she commented on
Anna says she's about to be bedridden in 2 seconds. Where's that reality show, Trish? In March, she'll fully be bed rest. Now, Trisha will probably have like, you know, the fucking most glammed out like wheel. If she is on wheels, okay, it's gonna have like, you know, a lot of the equipment they use on like the Mars rover. Okay, they're definitely like a three, you know, those 3-wheel things like that you can go upstairs with. Okay, she's gonna have that type of equipment. She ain't gonna be stuttered nowhere in the house. So if Trisha is on wheels or is stuck in the bed, we're gonna be getting the hottest gossip. There's gonna be like a brown streak from, you know, the top to the bottom.
I did tell Moses like, oh look, I remember.
Anna says, imagine their budget is to be filming her mildew moldy basement. Yeah, that's the one thing. She has to fix the stairs. At this point, like I've said, it's just a piece of mashed potato. The stair isn't there anymore. It's filled with urine.
The comment, but I was like, yeah, I think because we just used her sound, but
you know, and if like people come in here, they're gonna be like, what the fuck is this? There's no room for production.
That's amazing.
I mean, we'll love Suki if you would love to come on. We're pregnancy twins.
I was gonna say maybe like Elvis and
Look, Trisha's out of breath. I love this part of the show.
I did tell Moses like, oh look, I remember the comment, but I was like, yeah, I think because we just used her sound, but
that's amazing.
I mean, we'll love Suki if you would love to come on. We're pregnancy twins.
I was gonna say maybe like Elvis and their baby can be. They're gonna be born around the same time. I think.
Really?
I think so. I don't know if they've announced the gender.
That's everything. She's having a baby, so.
What the fuck is this? I love how Trisha just connects with like something she doesn't give a fuck about. Okay, look at that snark face. That's not a good look. I listen to some really gay music.
Like Elvis and their baby can be. They're gonna be born around the same.
But the thing is, oh, where the hell is that damp rid sponsorship? Thank you, Nicole. You are the champion. Here we go. This is for you. Okay. Thank you.
Time, I think.
Really?
I think.
He hates her. She's got big plans for Mommy Makeover movie star. I'll read this again. Where the hell is the damp rid sponsorship? He hates her. And it says, did she ever fix that broken mirror? Oh my God, I forgot about Mirrorgate. That was a fucking, you know, a good time. The summer was great. Okay, I was sweating up a fucking storm in this fucking hangar, this aircraft hangar, wearing my shorts all the way up to like my crotch.
I don't know if they've announced that.
Okay, like, you know, I'm the type of guy that, you know, I'm high. I keep it hype, bitch. All right. I like to wear the cool clothes. I like to go up to the drug mart up the street. Okay, and you know, I go in there for a protein bar, and that's it. Okay, I go to work. I go up the street. You know, and I think about it sometimes. Like, what is all this stuff for? And then I started doing
the gender.
That's
okay, and you guys can see half a torso. You don't even know what's under the desk.
Everything. She's having a baby. Sophia Richie is having a baby at the same time.
God,
Hillary Duff.
The mommy club's gonna be like
I'm ready.
Iconic.
Hillary Duff has a mommy club. I think with like Mandy Moore and Ashley Tisdale and stuff. I would love to be in on it.
You're gonna be the new one.
Yeah,
this is gonna be
I'm super excited. No, we're not friends. I'm not friends with anyone famous. You know this. I always tell people, I'm like, I know no one famous. I don't.
Pupukaka says she was almost sliced, according to her. I don't know why she'd get a mommy makeover.
Get any polls. Like the fact that I was invited to a People's Choice Awards, that's when I knew they were desperate for influencers, because I've never been invited in my life, and 2 people were trying to get me to come. But shout out, well, I know they're your competition too, but Access Hollywood, shout out. Or are they the same people?
So my friend.
Is that your friend?
Yes.
Okay, Liv. Yeah. When I asked the question?
No, my friend was behind the camera. I know them both, actually.
Yeah, right. Okay, Drew Barrymore knockoff. What do the reporters do after? Oh my fucking God. What the fuck is that? That is fucking every time, dude. Every fucking time. You know, you look at any of these interviews, look at the people behind them. People aren't what you think they are. We're looking at like something from like, you know, the back rooms or disembodied person, bro. What is that?
Actually, but yeah, my friend also loves you. My friend Stephanie.
She's gone. She disappeared. Where'd that person go?
On the camera. I know them both actually, but
I hate this shit. Don't you? Everybody's in on it too. Sometimes I'm like, I am in the Truman Show. I'm iconic. But I think a lot of these celebrities have no idea, like, who's really running the show, pulling the strings, making sure they're, like, you know, doing what their mind's been brainwashed to do. This lady's keeping an eye over here. She knows there's, you know, she's just making sure they're, you know, keeping up with their scams.
yeah, my friend also
Okay, they're reading their lines.
loves you. My friend Steph.
Here's Brooke right here. They know what they call Brooke? God, I have to fucking crank it out for you. I'll pull it out for you. Let's go to the canceled podcast. We're just going to spend 2 seconds on this. I have to show you what they've been calling Brooke, bro. It's fucking titties. Okay, they've been like talking about what she looks like. Now, every time I look for anything, oh, here's Brooke Snark. Please don't be like an IP fucking stealer or something. Subreddit Brooke Snark. Brooke Snark. Oh my God, they're killing her on here. They're fucking icing her. There's only a couple comments. There's 168 members. They're too scared to get 169. But I want to show you guys real quick. You guys are probably already hip to it. I thought it would just be funny, you know, to recognize, you know, something that's a problem. Someone tell us. Brooke is so, oh my God. Let's see the comments. Somebody's got to be posting this picture. It's like this fucking animated thing that you'd see, like, you know, in one of these fucked up 8-bit horror games. Can we get one picture of it? Where the fuck is it at? Since I don't care about that. Don't care about that. Tour. Tickets. J-Max. Brooke on the podcast with 2 guys. Hubba hubba. Trisha appearance. It's just a white. Look at this. This is fucking white. They don't even want to give her that fucking time. Cancel tour. Lore. Oh my God. How do I get to fucking this girl's face? They keep putting in the comments too. I'm just not finding it right now. Not a good look. But they comment all fucking day on here. Tour added. This is really fun. I have to sell my tickets. Somebody's selling their tickets. They didn't even want to go. I have to sell my tickets for tonight's show. Cool. I'm glad you posted that in here. I'm sure everybody's hopping right on that. Oh, we're getting close. We're getting close. Look, somebody's going to do it. It's right in here. This is my favorite part of the fucking show, dude. What the fuck? Where is it? They deleted it? These fucking bitches. We're going to find it. They keep putting it on here. It's got to be in one of these comments. Fuck. I got to be careful. I don't know what kind of doodles are going to pop up. Oh, this is it right here. Oh, it's been removed. This is what they say she looks like. Okay, that thing. I don't know what that is. That thing is fucking scary, dude. Animated. Oh my God, look at her fucking face. You can't even make this shit up. Really good stuff.
When we interviewed you together, like twice, I think. We
For the
interviewed
food,
you
the
at
mukbang?
Access. Yeah, when both times you came to Access.
Oh, yeah,
It was the
yeah.
2 of us. She also loves you, and she was like, "We have to ask Tana and Brooke about Trish."
John says, my friend Stephanie, I slipped her a 20 to say your name.
Shout out to all the people on the red carpet constantly asking people about me.
What the hell does that mean? Am I on the news?
Because I think people ask someone
Also,
about
my friend
me.
Fry, yeah.
Shout out. I see the connections. I'm always
Above Lava says, I love how Trisha's bag made it to the red carpet before her.
shook when people ask, like,
Dude, is that her fucking bag? You gotta be kidding me. I'm not even listening. I'm in like a fucking different dimension right now. Let's go back to that real quick. Where am
as
I?
a mommy club, I think it was like Mandy Moore.
That's the meanwhile, my friend Stephanie.
Oh, that's Trisha's bag. You gotta be kidding me.
Guilty. It's just I don't want to spend time.
Dude, this is awesome. Trisha's bag is living a life better than
we
her.
interviewed you together, like
fuck yes,
twice I think. We
For the
interviewed you
food, the
at
mukbang?
Access. Yeah, when you both times you came to Access.
Oh, yeah,
It was
yeah.
the two of us. She also loves you, and she was like, "We have to ask Tana and Brooke about Trish."
That is shout out to all the people on the red carpet constantly asking people about me because I think some.
Yeah, shout out to Trisha's fucking wallet fucking emptying like by the second. She paid a lot of people to throw her names in. Jonah said no, Oscar's friend, the interviewer.
that are there just in general, and this is like no hate, but it's gonna sound like shady, like a Bryce Hall or James Harden, like are they there just to be seen or?
I think.
I keep thinking there's a straw coming out of this. She has some fucking, another cup. Look at this. Who the fuck drinks a straw? Puts a straw in a fucking water bottle. Either drink it the right way or put it up. So she's still playing with her fucking food.
I think so. I think
she's still looking at this. Her fucking stomach is irking for a bite. Down here with them little fucking fat fucking fingers. Begging. Her fingers have a mind of their own. They're almost like the Evil Dead hand in Army of Darkness. Or, Evil Dead 2, whenever Ash cut his shit off, he what did he call it? He's like, I severed it at the I can't remember what he called it. There was a name for what he said. Okay, it wasn't just cutting his hand off. He kind of got rid of the problem before he became the problem.
I think it's like, the more you're out there,
right,
the more people hear about you.
What's this fucking retard doing? He looks like he has nowhere fucking, no idea where he's at.
I think it's like, the more
Look at him, dude. No eyebrows allowed. What is this, Marilyn Manson or some crap?
you're out there.
That's the first thing I'd do if I was on the carpet. I'm like, where do I stand?
Right.
The more people
Imagine showing up with this type of dress code.
hear about you.
Okay, and he's walking like he's like got like a fucking, a diaper on. The way he walks is like, he's got robotic
I think
pieces.
so. I think it's like, the more you're out there,
Sidestepper.
the more people.
Look at fucking stupid he looks. And I've seen like pictures. Whitney Cummings was actually on there getting dragged around. You have to stand in certain spots for the camera to fucking blind you. It's bizarre. I can't believe people are doing
Hear
this
about
still.
you kind of thing, I guess.
He's like, I don't know where to go. Am I behind it? What the fuck is that chest? You're not Wolverine, dog. This is bullshit. What is this? A pair of sunglasses? This guy's chest isn't meant to be revealed.
But that's why
I don't even know who that is. It's probably like
I was like a little back and forth about it because like it is a good opportunity for everyone, but it was also kind of giving streamies a little bit. I just think the amount, like the ratio, was just like too much. To have like literally like there's no digital category, they're not presenting. It's just like 60% influencers. It does feel a little weird.
They could have given
Yeah, and Trisha was not invited.
categories. They're just making up categories. They literally could have done influencer of the year or something like that,
Yes.
which makes more sense. But it's like
Yeah, to have them like not present, not nominated, not anything, like literally just showing up.
just for pictures.
Yeah.
That's literally what the text was like. It was like, to take pictures, you can go rock the red carpet, you can like be seen on TV, and I was like,
Which is cool for like, it's a good opportunity for a lot of people.
maybe if
But
I'm young and not pregnant.
Yeah, Trisha's like, yeah, it's because nobody wants you there, bro. You'd be eating the carpet thinking it's fucking a fruit roll up. Spread the word.
I don't know. Probably when I was young.
Okay, like this is awesome. Right now she's having like what we would call a cope session. Nobody wanted her there. Nobody asked for her there. Just because your name was spread around like a fucking virus doesn't mean they wanted you
I
there.
probably would've gone.
People were just like, what's the rumor on why do people keep bringing up Trish? Okay, this is a no fatty zone.
For sure. I probably would have been like, yes.
Okay, or no bitch
Get me the red
zone.
carpet. But now I'm like,
But they didn't want her there. She's actually salty as fuck. You can tell. She's got like one of her loosest shirts on today because she's soaked in sweat.
you like for maybe 5 years ago,
yeah, maybe even 5 years ago is when I went to the streets and I was like,
I was gonna say around that era.
it wasn't fun, and even then I felt silly and stupid, and I think like we won some category. I think I was presenting even, and I still felt stupid. I was like, this is so embarrassing. It's cute. It's a big production. It's cute, but also embarrassing. Just for me, I can.
Fuck, I keep missing the good picks. Picks of the week.
It's cute. It's a big production. It's cute, but also embarrassing.
What is that hand? It looks like a fucking flesh glove. God, she got a good one too. She's got like, like nails meant to like, capture and like, encage like a good meal for later. I could see Trisha being, quite the booger connoisseur.
Just for me, I get embarrassed by everything. Also. I literally get embarrassed to like ask for like to order food. I'm like, can you order it for me? I don't know how I'm gonna feel eating in front of you this Friday.
You said the 2 hour and 5 minute mark is wild. Thank you. I've just been waiting. I've just been sitting here running it. Now we're almost done with it. Get the fuck out of there and watch Trisha eat like an animal.
We thought we canceled Fishy.
Oh, right. I say we can bring it back. As a cis woman, I say we can bring it back because I have a fishy odor and it's
You're
real.
allowed to use it. You're allowed.
I think I give it to the drag queens. They give it to
Okay, so Trisha fucking, is revealing what everybody already fucking thought. Load your gun, spread the word. This message has got to be spread across the masses.
There's a difference between cancel culture and then there's
Pupu Kaka says, I didn't think TP would get embarrassed. Weird.
shitty people who just get to.
Okay, so Trisha's over here. Somebody found out her stink. I guess one of the guests on the show was like, fucking hot damn. Thinking it's like some type of like New York fish market.
Maybe not harass everyone, but
we're going back a little bit further. This is a good subject. They're over here talking about haters.
People coming out against her, stuff with her ex-girlfriends and the exploitation of the kids on the show. And I don't know.
Wow. What is that familiar with? So she's saying whatever show's exploiting kids, yet Trisha films her kid without the kid even knowing what the fuck the world is at this point, throwing her purse on the child to sell it. Okay? Like, she is in a world of delusion. I think, like, she truly believes, like, there is no thing in this world that she's doing wrong. That was a pretty fucking stupid way to, phrase that, but I don't think she has any idea at this point. I think she does. She knows she's a monster. Like they say, like a sociopath, they completely are aware of what they're doing, yet they don't give a fuck to change it, and they're just fucked in the head.
No, it's just very, very odd and very sus, and I just would.
Which, she's one of these people that, like, has taken hundreds of pictures and, like, filmed her child without her feet on. Just straight foot pictures for a kid.
The repeated, like.
Okay, so right now, whatever she's talking about is, like, exploitation of kids. It's not a good look whenever, like, people could easily, within seconds, pull up, like, 50 fucking different videos where you're using your kid to get a check.
She's doing, like, a bit with Drew Barrymore. And she's like, we're child stars. Of course we're going to have, like, trauma or whatever. It's, like, just... And I think everyone from Dance Moms has talked about being traumatized from that show, except for JoJo, which is...
So she's, like, on this mission right now. She's upset with JoJo. I don't know why she keeps throwing her in the fucking title. Okay, we're at the end of the fucking movie. This is called JoJo Siwa Needs to Be Stopped. This is the first thing on here. She's not having a good time. She does not like JoJo.
Okay, like, weird. Like, get her into therapy or something, because... It doesn't matter what she says. Like, there is something wrong, and it's showing this with the repeated, like...
And the way she's, like, fucking gandering or looking around the room to, like, fucking come up with something to say about something that you could easily flip on her and be like, you're about 100 times worse. You locked yourself in a closet for a week because you were having a meltdown. Nobody says that is, like, in their own fucking, living in a world of, like, sanity.
Okay. Like,
and Trisha's like one of these people that is like, truly believes saying she's manifesting and like putting this act on that she's like a different person, not that same wild bitch. She thinks that like that's her way of getting out of people being like tricked. Okay, people are aware of your shit. It needs to be spread more. Okay, like I'm a little gossip bitch. All right. And she's over here talking about JoJo Siwa, which I could care less about JoJo Siwa.
like get her into therapy or something.
But she's over here, get her into therapy, can't even look forward. This is me whenever I stole, like, I don't know how many fucking times I would have packs of Pokemon in my pocket, leaving Kroger.
Because
my mom's like, what do you have? And I don't have shit, bitch. All right, so I tell my mom, but I wouldn't look at her in the face. It's a guilty look away.
It doesn't matter what she says, like...
Which Oscar's not in fucking front of her, so it doesn't matter, but she cannot even keep her eye on, like, one spot to, like, look like she's, like,
there is something...
sane right now.
Wrong, and it's showing this with the repeated, like, people coming out against her, stuff with her ex-girlfriends and the exploitation of the kids on the show, and... I don't know, it's just very, very odd and very sus, and I just would think...
Oh, yeah?
As a former child star, she would be like, let's protect kids and not...
Yeah, imagine that. Imagine saying protect kids. The first thing you do when you protect a kid is you don't fucking with all your followers, Trish, you're a porn star. Your fans are mostly sick guys. We could go to the fucking comments. We've seen the same trucker, one of the most terrifying guys that I've seen repeatedly in her comments. Okay, like, praising her skin, her fat. But, like, most of her life has been a buffoon on the internet. Then she got into, like, playing with herself. That was a big part. That's still a big chunk of her money. So, like, when you have that audience, they follow you everywhere. Every angle of you is a good angle for them to come to, which is disgusting. And then you bring your child in here. You put her all over the fucking camera. You guys are taking pictures without your fucking shoes on. That's bullshit. I mean, nobody comes on here and is like, why did you post just a picture of you and your child's feet? Okay? And some people be like, don't think into it. Yeah, you should. I've never met anybody in my family, my life, that takes a selfie for Facebook or has it in their fucking catalog of photos of just like, feet pictures side by side with your kid.
Money. I'm sure they're getting a percentage of their XOMG Pop fame. What are they? They're doing like a cruise. XOMG Pop has like a cruise coming out. I'm like, they're
really?
8-year-olds. Yeah. It's just, and I guess one of them, or maybe another one, maybe it was Leah, but I think some other ones too, said that they're using their.
Yeah, this fucking this YouTube control panel's fucked. It is not working right.
Images on like Walmart products and stuff, and they're not getting
What's up, Chitterville?
paid anymore, or they weren't getting paid. Period. I don't know, and especially when parents don't know about the business, and then they sign away basically everything, and then
For like
they
a
make money.
dream.
Then she that's a dream. Okay, listen to fucking our best example. Okay, E Entertainment's assistant.
Yeah.
Sitting over here calling like a child star a dream.
I don't know. Don't make your children famous, I guess.
Oh, wow. What the fuck?
I go back.
This is bizarre. Has anybody taken her to task on this? Your fucking child, 22 million views. 22.3, about, I don't know, fucking 10 of them are probably bots. But her fucking her TikTok, her YouTube, is this exploiting her child. And she doesn't consider this making your kid, like, you could say you're making the child famous right now. That's 1.8 million people are looking at your kid. You're using the kid for, like, useless content. This is just the child walking along the fucking fence. Like, this is your content. This is the worst than, like, this is on the same level of like, employees that JoJo Siwa has on her YouTube channel. Or whatever the fuck she's talking about. This is exploiting to the max. This doesn't even make any sense. This is a nothing content. You're just filming Moses trying to be hype with whatever fucking crap he's got on. Basketball shorts, too long. Anywho, and just filming your kid just running, walking, like, on the outside of the fence, close to, like, the empty, moldy, disgusting pool that we've never cleaned out. This is black mold. Spread the word.
Round and round, round and round, round and round, the wheels on the bus.
I gotta get off there. Let's get back to this podcast.
Back and forth with it, because like on one hand it's like, yeah, I mean, Maddie Ziegler turned out to be okay. She seems to be acting, or Hillary Duff and stuff like that. I think it's the way you go about it, and I think reality shows are not the way to go about it.
Yeah.
We even found out later on, Dance Moms, like Maddie was getting special treatment. She was getting pulled
What does that even mean? Trisha, you were in a reality
out of school
show.
to go rehearse early and stuff like that, so she could know the dances better than the girls. And I was like, that's so messed up to the other girls who thought they weren't as good as Maddie or couldn't compete against her, because she was getting special treatment to come out of school and go to the dance studio. Shame on all of them, but JoJo is an adult now, and I'm kind of done having like pity for her. I'm like, you're an adult, and like, you can also make these decisions. You don't need to. It seems to me like this XOMG Pop maybe was like something to give her mom to like give her something else to do or something. I don't know, but it's like, be an adult, girl. Stop defending your weird relationships with adults when you're a kid. It wasn't normal. It's not okay, and don't normalize it like it is okay.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? Whatever JoJo's doing is probably fucking dark and fucked up, okay? Like Epstein level fucking creepy. But I mean, your fucking Twitter, this is you exploiting to the max. Your whole life is filmed. Like, this is jack off content. Okay? Like, mukbang is fetish shit. Okay? Everything to her is like related to the sex. Okay? Titties hanging out. Okay, like some disgusto's like, oh my God, she's so round. And then the kids here, this is fucking weird. So whatever you're saying, guilty as charged.
That just bothers
Lock
me so
her
much.
up.
It's like, good for you
Right
that you weren't
away.
traumatized from a relationship or friendship you had at 13 years old with an adult, but that's not normal, and don't normalize it to your young fans. Period. Anyways. Next.
Yeah, okay, move on. Let's hear about you smelling like shit. Now, Trisha's wig. Look at this fucking rat shit. This yarn. Now, Trisha's leaning over like some type of fucking animal or some shit. She's got that fucking, hippopotamus's side. Okay, her side profile is fucking wide and large. I gotta put this phone up. I keep looking at it. For another time, Gianna's saying something. Oh, that's not what I wanted to pull up.
A quick one. You're fans, so we love them. But
Yes. So we'll go to that tomorrow or something.
How do we know? How do we know?
Well, they were at the PCAs, like they were outside, a group of fans, and Toddy and Zane walked by.
Why? Why were they there?
Like, where do you think Trisha got this fucking wig? Okay, this is like crap. I mean, what? This is like a Party City or something. It's not a good wig. It's just like fucking bullshit. It's like, because we've seen her house. Her wigs end up being on the fucking floor.
Know everybody.
Like if you were like in the Addams family, half that shit would be crawling around.
People's choice of words.
But it's amazing, like how many she has. Oh my God! Thank you. FBI, open up. Okay, thank you so much, Nicole. You're a hero.
We got the weed and the dog and the coke. Niggas one there, we was robbing the no. Pistol P, bless his soul. Speak to the losses, I can't let it go.
Thank you. I'm rich.
Yeah.
Hoodie Lava says she's Marilyn Monroe. Okay, Marilyn Monroe. Why would Marilyn Monroe be reincarnated into like a fucking fat ass fucking monster? Okay, sludge creature.
He has a podcast, but
That's 570 pounds.
Todd's wild to me. This is not Todd.
So what did like Marilyn Monroe like in her afterlife just get down with the snacks?
I really don't have any feelings towards him at all. But it's like he doesn't influence even. He doesn't podcast. No, he doesn't post TikToks. He doesn't do like he's not an influencer.
Welcome to the internet, Hoodie Loves. I'm glad you're here.
He does Instagram.
Okay, well there you
and
go.
wow.
You know, because if you say who cares, then what are you doing here? Who cares, right? What are you doing here?
Oh, okay. Well there you go. All right, good. Anyways, I take it back.
Later, Bobby.
He is influencing the world. Okay, what happened?
So here, I'll play it.
Oh no! Is it a video?
Yeah, it's a TikTok.
Oh my gosh, I'm nervous. Can I?
Look at the way she looks. She's looking at him from back there. He's behind her.
Here, I'll play it.
Oh no! Is it a video?
Yeah, it's a TikTok.
Oh my gosh, I'm nervous.
Like, dude, that's like, it does look. He is behind her. It really freaks me out because I keep thinking like she's tricking me. She's tricking me, making me think he's in front of her. He is behind her. Watch the way he says that and how she like side glances, trying to like, use her fucking monster eyes to like see whatever he's pulling up on his fucking phone.
So here, I'll play it.
Oh no! Is it a video?
Yeah.
She's right here.
TikTok.
Oh my gosh, nervous.
Oh. Oh my Jesus. Marilyn Monroe. Damn, dude. If Marilyn Monroe was back looking like this, I'd have to fucking...
Can I see the fans or no? Are they in it?
You can't really see him, so it's on.
Shout out to them, first of all. I love stuff like this. Thank you for showing it to me. God, people go so hard for me these days. I love you guys. Oh, it's Todd who said, of course. I thought it was Zane. We don't love.
Was this like a murder video? The fuck's this piece? Oh, is that a fake ground? Is he gonna fall on the earth? Sorry, I'm in the way. Myself right there.
We hate David Dobrik. Shout out to them. What's that?
Oh, who's that guy? Looking like fucking
Logan Paul.
TikTok. That's a great one. That's so funny.
Heart to Heart podcast.
Oh my God. Shout out to the Heart to Heart. Look at them. Look at these podcasters knowing how to market. Shout out to the Heart to Heart podcast.
That's why you go to the award.
Wow, look who showed up. You're back here fucking sweating up a storm. Moses is looking like he's losing weight in his face, but like gaining it everywhere else.
Yeah.
Is Moses on Ozempic? Spread the word.
You got to do the same to people.
Wow, I kind of live for these people showing up for me. I don't even need to go to the awards. People just go and shout out for me. Shout out Access, shout out people, shout out Heart to Heart, doing boots on the ground work for me. That's wild. The fact that they shout.
Shut up, Trish. All right, so this is actually what I'm going to try to do something right now, a brand deal. Shout out disgusting, vaped battery pack. My vape. It's called, God, this fucking show be making me look pink. I look fucking torrentially disgusting. Okay, but this is called Lost Wave. Okay, and it's the flavor of blueberry pie. It's fucking disgusting. It's got 7,500 fucking puffs. I don't know how they can crank that many puffs in
People
there.
at the vlog spot's kind of everything. I actually have like I said, I don't really have hate towards Todd and Zane. I don't think. I don't know if I think they did anything wrong, but that's funny.
Oh my God.
Well, we love that.
Todd loves you. So
I've never seen anybody adjust their shirt like
funny.
that.
Oh my God.
Well,
Little raptor hands. Who does this? This is bullshit.
I don't know if I think they did anything wrong, but that's funny.
Oh my God.
Well,
Oh my God. Now Oscar fucking has had enough at this point. He's been here for fucking hours. Like you could tell the way his teeth look, his eyes closed and his hands adjusted the shirt really awkwardly. Okay? It's getting old. The show has got to end.
we love that.
Todd loves you, so there's that.
I guarantee
After
he
you said
definitely
he doesn't have
does
influence.
not. Now he does. I don't know what I'm talking about. That's nice. That's nice. Honestly, when people are nice and there's no beef, I love it. You know what I mean? But oh my God, that's so nice. People have been really nice lately, and I'm really thankful. I don't think it goes
Well, they haven't. Okay, quit lying.
unnoticed.
Okay, you're getting noticed right now. I hope you fucking find this video. Okay, we're gonna zoom in on them hands. Moses hasn't done anything with these mitts.
I'm super thankful. I try not to just watch anything good or bad because I just don't want anything to get to my head. It's like popping down inside. Like,
Wow, spooky.
everything's good. Everything's good. No matter what happens, everything's good. So.
Which that's the one thing she hasn't. Look, here's Hoodie loves his what mole. He has no idea. I'm imagining that's a guy.
That's very nice. So I really
Trucker guy.
appreciate it. People have.
He considers wet stairs, okay, like a pipe that busted in their house like a normal occurrence. He's like, that just gives the house flavor.
Been really nice on TikTok.
Okay, my queen hits that bottom step. It fucking, crushes even more. Okay, it's iconic.
Everything's good. So.
I think it's iconic that you have piss and sewage just flooding through the walls of the house.
That's very nice. So I really appreciate it. People have been really nice on TikTok lately.
That is very sweet. Maybe not harass everyone, but
It's respectful. We love Trisha Paytas.
But we hate David.
Oh, wow. Now, Oscar doesn't really have a hole in his fucking mouth. I think his tongue has really, blocked, and he must not be a real guy. Is this even a real human? His tongue is the size of a cow.
We love Trisha Paytas.
But
hey, what the fuck is that, man? That's some bullshit.
That's everyone, but
It's respectful. We love Trisha Paytas.
But we hate David.
I mean, but that's
Jesus
again
Christ.
another one that maybe needs to,
What?
be held accountable or take accountability.
What about fucking... This is amazing, dude. Why do you make it so easy? Trisha's just sitting here, spewing, what everybody else is throwing at her. Take accountability. Okay? Jonah says, rich in debt.
You know what?
Exactly. Trisha's gone through the drive-thru before, and the card didn't work. Right?
I mean, when people just don't take accountability and think they've done nothing.
And when she talks about accountability, it's like, who are you fucking speaking to, honey? I shouldn't have to rehash this shit. She makes her content is so controversial for the right crowd. She knows what she's doing. She's over here picking. And the thing is, we talked about it before. She does these things on purpose. It's how she stays relevant. Okay, Trisha doesn't stay relevant because she's doing good out in the world and she's on a clean slate. She does these things to keep people talking about her, keep her in the algorithm. Even if it's hate videos going out, it keeps her fucking relevant. People are watching. They're watching her every move, and it's helping pad her pocket. So, when she busts out these fucking useless words that, are complete reflections on herself that she could care a less about doing, taking accountability.
Nothing wrong. David does not think he did.
And it just generates numbers for him. People keeping an eye on her. She loved that Reddit. Okay, you know, it hurt her on the inside and made her fucking realize the monster she is. But taking it down was probably like one of her best like little marketing things. It took a fucking mound of ants, an army of ants, and then just dispersed them. We're pissed off. We're investigating more than ever on you. We've spread out. The numbers grow, and like it's actually, I think, pretty responsible for like most of these people that watch this shit are not having a good time.
Anything.
That's why she has like fucking 4,000 or 5,000 Patreon subscribers. If you were truly loved, honey, you'd have this many people subscribing to your fucking trash. For one thing, it's fucking free. Half the audience, the frenemies, are like, the Trisha Paytas stands. They don't have no money, dude. They're fucking living in like, living off minute rights.
Wrong in these circumstances, especially with.
It's not my chart. I think I need to dip, I think. Hey guys, what's going on? True, for my health. Have a good night. All right. See you later, Nicole. Thank you for all the money. You're too kind. Too sweet.
With the Jeff thing and everything, it's like those are people you could just keep trying to hold accountable, until they can take the accountability. That's what I'm saying.
That is too
I feel
funny.
like I've apologized 5,000 times for things I've said 10 years ago, and I'll keep apologizing. But some people just can't see that they did anything wrong, that they were never the problem, and that's where I have the problem. I'm just like, okay, if you really think you've never been the problem, that everything about you has just been lies, even though there's been proven truths, it's like there's certain ones.
Yeah,
this fucking rules, dude. I can't. This is like perfect. Like, I don't have the time to like cut things out and like, make those great like expose videos. But this shit is going to be clipped, cut. They're going to like throw in every like little sliver of like things that Trisha's done that she's like, brushed off and doesn't even care about talking about. Okay. And they're going to like, formulate it with all this crap she's saying right now about being like, oh, hold accountable. Shut up, bitch.
There's a list. And as someone a victim of cancel culture, it's like, yeah, there's a difference between cancel culture and then there's shitty people. Does not think he did anything wrong in these circumstances, especially. I'm
trying to get to the fish part.
With the Jeff thing and everything. It's like those are people you could just keep trying to hold accountable, until they can take the accountability.
Shut up, stink.
I'll keep apologizing, but some people just can't. They think you've never been. There's certain ones of cancel culture. I always think like, I don't know, people are just, they turn, you do one thing wrong and then it's like, oh, you're thrown to the fishies.
Totally.
You know what I mean? To the fishies. I'm fishy today.
I thought we canceled fishy.
Oh, right. I say we can bring it back. As a cis woman, I say we can bring it back because I have a fishy odor and it's.
You're allowed to use it. You're allowed.
I think I give it to the drag queens. I give it to the world. If I am a cis woman who has fishy smell.
I love it. She is just fiddling with this shit. This is another thing that's going to keep her popping her stink.
Vagina sometimes. I give it to the world. I don't take
Oh, wow. Okay. She doesn't take accountability for it. She hasn't washed her minge.
And I think those are the only people who.
Richard Real says, tell that to Ethan and Hilo. Whatever happened to that stupid documentary? Man, that motherfucker's in the bank. He's going to drop
say
it.
something's okay as the people.
Like, I guarantee you it's been done. He did the boogie one. That documentary's could probably, I would be fucking laughing if that documentary got less views than the boogie one.
Well, that would have been.
That's when people don't really give a fuck at all.
And it doesn't offend me. And how many other people are going to admit that they smell fishy at times? Probably
Never, okay? I mean, if you're smelling fishy, I don't know, clean it out.
many. So I think I speak.
It's like Trisha's like, I don't know what's going on down here. It's brown. There's fucking leakage. Moses is like, it's just the way of the water.
For the fishy
Moses doesn't give a fuck.
vagina community when I say it's okay.
I
Just
love
serve
that you're the
fish.
face of the fishy vagina
It is
community.
lunch this season, We're serving fish every Friday. Get on that marketing campaign, Arby's. Ooh, we should.
Queen Alien says, remember her telling Jason to say Trish like fish because she didn't want people to know. Pipukaka says Moses used to do that, LOL, to his catfish girlfriend. Is she trolling Moses? Anna says TP shit canned it because the massive meltdown and realized Clum was trying to expose her too. And you've seen like Boogie 2988 fed off that fucking shit. Trisha already had her like form of like, she already had her resurgence. After that choline shit, she was set.
Doing Arby's mukbang. Do you hear about Trader?
Okay, like people are fucking, for some reason tricked. I don't know how long it lasts. This isn't really a show.
Joe's not serving real food.
What?
Yeah, it's all over TikTok right now. They're saying it's like fake food. They're doing like the egg test where they like crack an egg and it's like the yolk is yellow compared to how a pasteurized egg should be, where it's like orange or something like.
Boring. All right, that was I spent a lot of time watching that. Fuck. All right. So we have this eating fucking takeout. Trisha, destroying a meal. Don't want to watch it. Let's go to this. Let's see what's going on here. This is Trisha's TikTok. Okay. And let's catch up with some of the new videos. I'm actually shocked she doesn't have more than this. Obviously, we can't go 1 second without Trisha eating a large meal, okay? Just for purposes of her hunger. So we watched this. We didn't even get through this. This was her eating an entire fucking thing of Jif peanut butter.
Hey guys.
Here's her today having one of what she would say a small meal.
It is a gloomy day here in LA.
And this is what she's talking about earlier in the podcast, how she couldn't even taste the shrimp. That's not a good thing. If you can't even taste shrimp, fried shrimp, something ain't right. Something isn't right. FBI, open up!
My daughter is taking a nap. We're about to go film Hot Topics. I'm having a plate of fried shrimp. I'm at the stage of pregnancy where nothing sounds good. Nothing. Over the fast food, even pasta isn't hitting the same. I can have dry pasta, sauce and stuff. I can't do.
What has happened to your taste buds? Where I think she's truly stripped her the taste buds in her mouth. Her tongue is just a flat, smooth, rocky, bumpy, disgusting surface at this point. She's known to eat food that fucking straight up burns her mouth. Okay, we've seen her plenty of times, try to figure out how to eat food without it just coming out of her mouth with steam and everything. Okay, she's a fucking fool. So I wouldn't be shocked if she's actually done some real fucking damage to her mouth. She's one of these people that at this point in her life, she doesn't even recognize flavor because she's more concerned with consuming, getting it in her gullet. Okay. River Rat says those oily shrimp sat in her gut like a brick after this. Sherville says, so unhealthy. Jonas says, she bragged about eating a whole box. Sherville says, true, Nate. Pupukaka says, hey, baby, her baby is telling her it wants some nutrients. Yeah. And that's the last thing Trisha's going to do is turn around and be like, Moses, where's the avocado?
These little fried shrimps are kind of all I've been eating.
Wow. And these are cheap. This is fucking frozen bullshit. And that wig looks more ridiculous now than ever. Them bangs are bumped out. You could fit a fucking tire under there.
From Ralph's. I've been eating this, and I've also been eating.
Yeah. Okay. So then we wonder why we can't taste anything. Trisha's so fucking stupid. This fucking brainiac, this whiz kid, has no idea that eating sour candies is one of those things that if you eat too much, your tongue starts to burn. You you lose your sense of taste because the euphoric fucking nightmare reaction that happens in your mouth whenever you're like, oh, sugar and it's fucking sour. It's just intense. You eat enough of those, bro. I mean, I've had 3 Jolly Ranchers in my life. I had to be escorted to the hospital. It was too much for my mouth. And Trisha's plowing through these. When she says she's been having these, she's been having them. She's got these bitches on deck.
Sour Patch Kids.
3 packs. This one's empty. Most of these are probably just empty canisters. Right now, she's trying to trick us and let us know she hasn't plowed through any of this shit yet. She's got a fucking one of the. She went to one of them surplus stores. Maybe a. When my dad was in the military, we used to go to this place, okay? It was on base or whatever, and it was, they would have a store there, and you could get all sorts of deals because of, being in the military. My dad's clearance was high. And they would sell, fucking outdated crap. You go to, some of these stores, they have them even here in Cleveland, where you go in there, and it's a day from being outdated, and it's hundreds of boxes of bullshit like this that nobody wanted. And it's fell off a truck, half of it's soggy. So I'm sure Trisha caught some type of deal buying this fucking bullshit. But she's also a monster. So I can easily see that she's trying to get a brand deal right now. Okay? She's always trying to slip in a schemy way to be sponsor me, Sour Patch. Okay? You're poison to people's health. I'm sure you'll take me in your wing. Yeah, right.
I don't know. I feel like nothing sounds good ever. I will say,
Here we go. Pretending to be healthy.
the second pregnancy,
And that's why she can't taste anything. She went down there with like some type of fucking mystery looking for a sleuth to solve her problem. She's like, Oscar, I just can't taste anything anymore. It's all the same. And then she's like over there gobbling. Even like during her interview, I think she has a heavy addiction to Sour Patch Kids right now. She even brought it like a pet onto her podcast and it was already open. So you know she's got a problem. She can't stop the patch. And it's destroying her taste buds. Look at her. She looks like a little fucking T-Rex with them fat little stubby arms. Eventually this will be what she is. Large and just hands poking
it was a
out.
little tougher on me.
Yeesh.
I'm tired all the time. I get up and I'll take another nap in like an hour. I'm so tired. I'm so thankful for my husband. We have a 1.5-year-old. So it can be a lot.
Exhausted. It can be a lot, you know, while she's sitting here like, you know, filling her fucking face, ignoring the child. Like, it's not a good look whenever you constantly just film yourself. And then she's like playing mother.
When they say it takes a village, it takes a village.
Yeah, yeah.
Truly, truly, truly. So I'm having shrimp. I'm gonna film some hot topics. I have a lot of hot topics, but if there's anything specific you guys want us to talk about, let me know in the comments. These actually taste pretty good.
Look at her face. She's not like this. Look at her. Look
I
at her.
had Domino's pizza the other day, and even that.
She's like, this shit don't taste good. And look at the way like her fucking mouth twitched. Okay, she's trying to resist the flavor of crap.
I had Domino's pizza the other day, and even that was like,
Look at this fucking head. Jesus Christ. Looking like one of them fucked up whales.
Alright, guys.
Punch. Cheers. Big ups. Look at her. Look at her. Looking around. She's like, what else is there to eat? This is fucking bullshit. I don't like it. And she made so many. She's not going to have a problem plowing these down. And that's not all we got. There's plenty more. There's plenty more. Second thoughts right now. This shit is garbage. Look at her fucking face, dude. Oh, that is like, she probably ate like a fucking bone or something.
Thanks for having my little
Like, how did the video end so sad and disturbing?
brunch with me.
Like, we were all happy having fucking tater tot, whatever the fuck this is, popcorn shrimp. By the end of it, she ain't into it. And the silence is fucking bullshit. So I needed to fill
Water.
that.
I really want one of those dirty Dr. Peppers from Sonic, but
What the fuck does that mean? A dirty Dr. Pepper. And she's like, and then, you know, crumbs everywhere. Cleaning out the teeth.
probably not a good thing while I'm pregnant. Anyways, check out the Just Trish podcast. New hot topics tomorrow.
Wow. How many views? 22.5k likes. People are heavily fucking stupid.
Yes.
Okay, so here she is. Now she's in here, this fucking shithole, this thing that Moses made. About time she's gonna like suit up and do something with this nook.
Thyries, we be closing up soon. No more werewolves in these parts. We got the baby Thyries over here. Hello, traveler. Hello, traveler. What are you doing here? I ain't seen you in about...
No, this is disturbing. I mean, she spent 3 minutes. Moses is over there on the edge of his seat because he's like thinking she's gonna have a fucking drink.
To do? So where have you been, traveler?
Of course, we have the Crystal Skull vodka. This ain't fucking water, dog. This is like, is this Dan Aykroyd stuff?
Hey,
Paranormal
partner at home?
drink.
Was it a Mr. or Mrs.? I don't mind either way. What?
Look, her wand. I've never seen a wand have like vines all over it. This thing's fucking intense.
And you have children, you do. Are they fairy children, perhaps? Oh, wait. So sorry, traveler. None of my business. You know what? I've got something special for you, I do.
Okay, so now she's just, this is bizarre. She always does these things in the videos where like she thinks people have the same retard imagination as her. Just like whenever she does the pretend paparazzi stuff. She's like, oh, no pictures. You're in your fucking driveway, walking like, you know, through the fucking driveway. Okay, like that's a famous scam she always does with her guests. She pretends like, you know, Moses is paparazzi and she's fucking, you know, horsing around. Walking up the driveway, going up to like a car that's hers. And has no idea how to open the door. What is this? Fucking blunt?
Hey.
Fuck! God
Yes.
damn it!
Fairies, we be closing up soon.
But like by the end of this, she's run out of ideas to do, so now she's gonna pretend to like, you know, what do they call that? Knead the bread?
Remember me. You
Get out the roller.
don't remember me, do you, traveler? Now,
Right here, look at this.
you got about 9 seconds, you do. So tell me more.
What the fuck? Now imagine this. We're doing like a skit, and like the first thing she does is like, or God damn it, bitch! The last thing she does in this fucking video, besides pretending to pour fake vodka in this small vial that has marijuana leaf on it. Yeah, no, those are piggy fucking fingers for sure, bro. That's some like hog fingers. But while she's doing this, you know, decides to like move on. Okay, to her next, you know, pretend thing to do. She pulls the roller out.
Come around these pots often?
Okay, and she's like just doing anything to like clink something to make it look like, I don't know. This doesn't make any sense.
I've got something
The drink is done.
special for you, I do.
And she's just looking for anything, bro. I'm surprised Malibu's not wedged in there.
So tell me more.
So what does this have to do with the fucking drink? She pretended to roll something, then smacked the lid of this like there's like magic. What is this shit?
Come around these pots often?
And then that thing, I don't know what that is. Probably one of her pill fucking holders.
Oi, me? Oh no, why don't you drink up first and I'll tell you my sad story, traveler.
Jesus Christ, this is like, you know, what I would do as a kid. 12 years old pretending. Now, Trisha isn't pretending here. This isn't Never Neverland anymore. This is real life. Really big. POV, Karen tries food in front of you. Oh my God, her lips. Everything's singed. I like when she doesn't wear hardly any makeup, because that shit be looking pathetic.
I knew it.
I knew it.
I knew it.
Damn it, dude. Look at her, dude. And she's trying to, like, play off this TikTok. She's in, like, a world of heaven right now. Look at that fucking face. You think that's a face of somebody that can't even taste anymore? You're be kidding me, dog.
We got the weed and the dog and the coke. Niggas one there, we was robbing the north. Pistol P, bless his soul. Speak to the losses, I can't let it go.
Jesus Christ, dude. And wouldn't it be amazing, like, the person that's, like, famous for not having one drop of water by her when she eats, she just starts like, I can't breathe!
Just don't it?
Yeah, it's almost done. Look at her chomposaurus, man. Look, she can't even get it down. She's like, she's trying to do like, you know, what those people do in the hot dog competitions where they jump up and down to get the shit to go down. Yeah, Room says she's shoveling that in. It's all for the, and she would say this is all for the talk. Nah, bitch. You got this, you're like, fuck it, dude. People love to see me eat.
Just don't it.
Okay, 15,000 people like this and 203 comments. Let's check the comments. Let's see the fucking creeps up in here. Oh, there's Poo Poo Caca. I love the nutrients you provide as a mother. What the fuck? Fucking got her. Anywho, let's head down a little bit more. The donut, not a triple fried. I want a donut now. But there aren't any good places for me. Oh my God, I'm so jealous. I'm sick right now. I can't even taste anything. I'm craving chocolate. This is where she got her idea to lie about not being able to taste anything. She's like, dude, I can get that. People will feel bad. Yeah, Gourdzilla for sure.
In the middle.
Above Lava says, so strange for Holly to comment, yes. When she knows Trisha does not have any healthy relationship with food, not a real friend. I know a real friend would be like, slow down, bitch. Does anybody say anything on here? Somebody says, I love you. I'm going to say, this is not healthy. What a friend you is. Oh, I wrote fried. What the fuck is this space and shit? You is post. She'll get the message. I think she just loves it. I think Holly Mattis probably jacks off to this. She loves this shit. Trisha looking like a fucking animal. Like, she's in every fucking comment. She's another person that's like utilizing Trish, clouding her up, trying to get some fame off her, trying to leech off this. It only goes so far until she crosses you. How many times has Trisha had people in her life that she fucking clobbered, bro? Everybody's a victim, pushed out of the way. Moses is a trapped one, so like he can't go anywhere, so she eventually gets over it. Has to. Or the kid will never be, won't even be raised. Bifu Kaka says, woo, you found me. I know. It's amazing. The world is not that small. We are everywhere.
Did you do something in the middle? I don't like this. It's too...
Jesus Christ. Wouldn't it be great if you just saw a mouse's body come out? Trisha has no idea. Whoa, I liked it! What the fuck? Now, Trisha kind of reminds me of the monster in Star Wars, the one that got the bone in the mouth. But she can't even swallow this. Like, your kid might be the product of, like, you being a fucking idiot. What do they call that? Like a Darwin Award? Big fat bitch. They're going to write that. It's fucking page number 1 in the new Darwin book of fucking fools. And it's just going to be people writing a whole story, a whole snippet of, like, Trisha Paytas choking to death on a giant donut. And she had nothing to fucking drink in the car. She ran out, rushed, trying to get a puddle.
You don't have anything to think in the middle. Mom.
In Minecraft, allegedly.
I can't eat this.
Her hair's ratchet right now. I mean, the static is like, in this car, the static is intense. Probably because Trisha brings all that hoopla up in this bitch. But I mean, her shit is fried. It's crankled. This is not a good look. Like, Marilyn Monroe would not come back looking this fucking pathetic. This is like hot rod, like somebody on a bike. Okay, Harley lady fucking hair. I've seen it before. Old bar lady. Okay, always getting with the wrong guys, not just one guy. Okay, this is worn out, withered. Like, she's really turning into her mom with all these broken, fucking, frail follics. I mean, half the shit is already not even in her hair anymore. It's just laying on top like a bed of, like, little sticks, dude.
The dryness?
Why did she get muted?
There's nothing in the middle.
Oh, the end of it, her fat ass finger went over the fucking mic and ruined the end. I don't know. This doesn't even make any sense about what does this have to do with a Karen? Like, this has nothing to do with a Karen in front of you. This is you. POV Trisha eating a giant donut.
All that work.
Don't care.
Whew. I do not want
to
talk about this woman because I think she's absolute trash and doesn't deserve any redemption, her side of the story, much less parole. Okay, but let's just talk about it.
Okay, so here we go. She's gonna be talking about that Utah family, Trisha's idol. The way Trisha has these crazy like psych ward eyes is that if she is talking about that vlog family, that
like 10 or
whatever the fuck her name is, or whatever she's talking right now, she is lucid. She's out of it.
Something, and I just became like obsessed with like everything about the real Selena. And the real Selena is just like such an amazing performer. It's her voice in the movie, like obsessed. Like, this is me just
never mind, I was completely wrong. There's Trisha fucking breaking a dress. Look at her fucking back fat. Nice.
up as her for
Just as equipped as the front. Trisha's head could spin around and look the
one of
same.
my
Spread the
shows where I
word.
performed in Houston, Texas, like in 2018. Another one of my Selena cosplays.
Jesus Christ. Oh my gosh, she's naked, man. Look at Trish looking fucking like a monster down here. Oh my god, now this is the type of kid I avoided in gym class. Wow. Now, wouldn't it be great if Trisha just kind of leaned and fell off the stage?
Okay.
Did Trisha ever try to do a stage dive?
Get the idea. You guys, if you didn't see me on tour in 2018, you really missed out. Anyways, this is like not about me. It's just I really, really love Selena. And
Poo Poo Kaka says, I heard Moses and Oscar have a secret relationship in Minecraft. Spread the word!
I love everything about Selena, and I love everything that surrounds Selena. I watched, the new Netflix series that was out a couple years ago. Like, I really, really love her. But, like, one thing I refused to watch was this Yolanda documentary, and I've just been seeing clips of it on TikTok, and, like, I'm so annoyed because, obviously, like, curiosity, I'm like, okay, what is she
I'm checking the cameras.
to say? Like, but not...
Oh my god, this guy, I thought he was a killer. Look at this guy hopping, hooping, and hollering. God, I gotta show you this. This guy's different. He's got reflective shoes. This guy is going back here. I always want to go out there and be like, what are you doing back there, dog? That's fucking disgusting. Like the lady that lives behind me is like, looks like the grandma off the show Dinosaurs. I can't even fucking watch the video. It keeps telling me, loading, please wait. I know! This Blink app is bullshit. Oh, it's busy right now. Must mean it's fucking not working. Cool.
But not that I should care, anyone should care, because she literally unalived Selena. Like, that's it. That's it. That's it. Like, she took Selena away from us, from her family, like, from, like, living this full life. Like,
Trisha, your hair is fucking insane person hair. It's just Eileen Warno's hair.
Selena passed away at 23.
Okay, like, her shit's frizzed up to fuck. Looking like a fucking Furby or some shit. Look at this rat's nest.
Like, it's...
Like you could tell, this wig is on the ground all the time. It's her favorite wig. It's so frail and it lays easily. It's like, perfectly formed for her wide dome. But I mean, how the fuck you walk around with this crazy bullshit back here? This is fucking filth, man.
It actually makes me cry, and it makes me so upset. And it's one of those, like, I don't get into, like...
And John says, this is the Yolanda of the internet.
I don't know. I don't get, like, affected that much by, like, celebrities' deaths.
Jonah says, Trisha's one meltdown away from taking out Moses. What the fuck is she talking about?
Much. I mean, they're always sad, but Selena, like, it sits with me. It, like, hits hard. Like, anytime I see her, I, like, cry. Like, when I think about her, I'm just like, God, she had such a big life ahead of her. And she was like, you just know she was a good person. By everyone around her, she was a good person. So for Yolanda to come out right now and try to, like, just paint Selena, like, just, like, ruin Selena's character after she's, like, not only has she passed away, but she's the reason for her passing away. It's just so unfathomable and so disgusting to me. Like,
dude, it's so funny. This guy must have not been allowed in. Dude, I swear to God, what are you fucking doing by my car? He's just like, this guy walked up. He had like a fucking. I want to show you, but it's too late.
This person is actually.
He walked back there, young guy. I'm like, what are you doing going back there? The lady that lives behind me has now. My hair's colored, but it's done professionally. As you can see, it's a couple-day-old fade, but it was done right. She has spray-on Juggalo green hair.
Actually a monster.
And her roots have like mostly. Oh my God! Look at this bullshit.
And I hate, this is what I hate about, like, true crime or any of this stuff like that, is that Yolanda is part of Selena's story for, like, ever. And I just, like,
Bigfoot says, has Trish cosplayed as Selena yet? That would have to happen,
makes
right?
me so angry and so upset. Like, that.
Moses could be the manager. Spread the word.
Hey, guys.
Oh, I thought she was in the hospital. So Trisha's got like her like creepazoid filter on. Now, she has a big fat fucking face, but when she turns this filter on, it makes her look like something from like, the movie Legend.
Trish here, host of the Just Trish podcast. It's currently raining here in LA. Let me show you. It's raining.
Like, tell me she doesn't look like the now I actually rented the movie Legend the other day. I didn't even finish it. Fuck, I gotta look this up on Google. Legend. What the fuck? Legend. I think he was Satan or something. Demon. What is he, like a fucking diamond? I don't think he's like a fucking... Yeah, this is kind of like what Trisha would be looking like heavily. Like when she puts that filter on, you're like, God damn. Look at Tim Curry, dude, having the time of his life in like one of the worst, heaviest latex costumes you could ever put on. This guy was probably lost 70 pounds being up in this bitch. Look at him, dude. You can't even tell me that movie, besides it being corny, that movie's fucking titties, dude. Just the way, like, you know, that was like back when Ridley Scott kind of knew what he was doing. He had his foot in the door of ideas.
And I feel like doing nothing. Back to the Just Trish podcast. If you don't know, I'm a host of a very popular podcast.
Sure.
It's called Just Trish because it's just me.
Yeah, if you have to tell people about it, then obviously nobody fucking knows.
But it's not just me because I also have...
Okay, like what kind of person is confident about their show being huge, and then you're like, you know, you're letting people know, informing them you have a show like every other show.
Back to the Just Trish podcast. If you don't know...
Ree says Bad Bobby on Trish is not a want, but a need.
Oh, I'm a host of a very popular podcast. It's called Just Trish because it's just me, but it's not just me because I also have a co-host, Oscar, and my husband, Moses, does like the lighting and the tech and all that stuff. And we also have guests every Thursday. But I called it Just Trish because I had a podcast that totally flopped with the co-host. We only lasted 3 episodes, and it was embarrassing. We built like a whole set in my basement and everything, and I was just like, oh my God, this is so embarrassing. So I just switched it to Just Trish because I didn't know what else to call it, and it kind of stuck. Anyways, we have had fabulous guests on Just Trish. I truly love and adore each one, and we actually have a whole month's worth of guests that we've already filmed, and I love them so much, and they're going to be so iconic. We have Jake and Johnny.
Yeah, who the fuck is Jake? Oh my God, we're having Jake and Johnny Weber on. That's going to be a fucking bullshit show. I hope that they bring up the footage, remember? Okay, okay. Trisha's lost it, dude. She has to have seen the video where Jake Weber was talking to Terry Yummy about how, like, he's like, those are bad people. They posted I think they were doing something where pictures were being posted and they were doing commentary. And they both said Moses and Trish are bad people.
We have Heidi.
Isn't it amazing, like, how, like, money can, like, truly change you into a fucking creature?
Montag. We have Lauren Gray.
Okay, like, you have no idea what you're doing anymore. You've lost any, like, self-respect.
We have Olivia O'Brien.
You're, like, willing to walk onto a show that, like, you know, you were against heavily, but, like, you know, the money's too fine.
Kristen Beck.
Trisha's paying her guests. Spread the word.
We have Lux Nora London. In the bag, in the can. They're so good. I can't wait.
Oh, goddamn. Look at
those lips. Like, honestly, like, so many dream guests. Okay. But we're looking to book for the next month. So here are some of my dream guests. And if anyone can make this happen, I will sell you $5. Actually, for real, if anyone can make these happen, I'll actually sell you like $500. I don't know. What did Bobby All talk?
Oh my God, she's doing what Bobby All Antlers did.
Okay. I mean, the fact that, anyways.
This is 8 minutes long. I can't watch all this.
I'm getting sidetracked. So here's a list of my dream guests that I would love on Just Trish. And fun fact, I actually do book all the guests myself. So I'm out here hustling, okay? I did not know these people before.
I really wish I could see, like, somebody just expose her and be like, this bitch will not leave my inbox. Like, you would think if, you know, Trisha had, like, you know, I mean, she is who she is. This bitch is, like, in her own right, like, you know, famous. All these people she's asking for are, like, people that are on the internet that probably have, like, less time than her, how much time she's cranked on the internet, stanking up the internet. Okay, and if she's begging and pleading in these messages, I bet Oscar's on it, Trisha's on it, Moses is on it. They're just pestering these people. Come on my show. If you made a list like this and you were famous enough, like Joe Rogan does a list like this, all those people are showing up the next day.
Or everyone has been...
And they'll camp out for months just to be on his show.
So gracious to come on my podcast. I'm always shook when someone says yes. Okay. Oh, and I've already DM'd Tara Yummy, and she's like so down to come on. So she's not on this list, but she's a dream guest, and I think it's going to work out. Okay. Anyways. Okay. Number 1 here, we have The Weeknd. Abel, you guys already know. We had a brief DM exchange where we said...
Yeah, okay. You said nothing. You talked to a robot.
Thank you for your support after I revealed that I actually bought his music on iTunes. The Idol is my favorite show in the whole world. He come on as The Weeknd, as Abel, or as Tedros. Either one would work.
Either one doesn't work.
Trixie Mattel. Okay, I am in my queen era, and Trixie and I, we kind of go way back. Okay, we only met just one time. We don't actually know each other. But, I mean, come on. Like, I feel like we're just like each other in like different fonts or the same.
Jesus Christ, was Trixie like a monster? This is a real fucking picture of Trixie. She's like a dinosaur. I'm checking my camera. I'm just... Oh, crackhead. God, she's walking back there with little crack legs.
Same font? I don't know that.
Oh, dude, Trixie Mattel is humongous. I didn't know she had this height.
I don't know the term. But she's Trixie Mattel. My daughter's Malibu Barbie. It just kind of makes sense. Okay. She's an icon. She's the moment. And she's a hot blonde.
And Trixie scares the fuck. That makeup shit, gotta go. Okay? This shit is fucking horrific. Like, this is like a John Waters movie. I don't know if she's heavily inspired by John Waters.
Bimbo little doll. And I love
Pink Flamingo.
that. Okay. Trish coded, it makes sense. Like she would just fit on our set so well, okay? Amanda Bynes. We actually follow each other.
Psycho. All right, I'm done. I gotta quit. It's fucking 3 hours 15 in. I've had enough of the internet today. I think we covered a lot. We got through some things. I could tell that I couldn't shut up. All right. I love you guys. We'll be back in the next one, as always. Thanks for being here. Thank you, Nicole, for donating. I'll probably never see that money because I get, copyrights left and right, which, it doesn't matter. It was like a fucking few dollars in that YouTube account. And, anywho, I love you guys. Have a good one, and we shall